No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and today Remo has arranged an epic Chirac sit down that needed to happen. Blackgate Benz Zoe in the building.
Check out. You know what time it is.
How's it going? How you guys doing today?
I'm good, but I'm going about just Benzo now.
Oh, you switched it out.
Yeah, I don't need the Blackgate on there because if you know, you know. I was just doing that at first for just to get the name out there and the block and shit like that. But I'm going by just Benzo now.
I feel like in Chicago, at least at first, you need your hood in the front of your name.
Yeah, that's how everybody Instagram used to be back in the day. They'll put 300 this, 600 that. You feel what I'm saying? So know your hood like that. But at this point, I'm trying to be kind of clean. You feel what I'm saying? I'm getting older. Kids getting older. I'm trying to. I still need to be carrying baggage from shit I'm not really doing no more.
That puts you in a certain category, you think, in certain people's minds? Yeah,
it's going to put me in a category with what I'm trying to do as far as business in the music industry. You feel what I'm saying? You know, the music industry different right now. Everybody picking sides right now, but still, I want to do it for me. I want to kind of clean up a little bit, you feel me? And I don't feel like I need the Blackgate part. If you know I'm Blackgate. That's what it is.
So for the people who don't know what Blackgate is, I think you might be the first person we got up here from Blackgate.
Yeah.
How y'all get the name Blackgate? Would you break down where y'all from and what part of Chicago?
All right, we on the south, the southeast side. We call it the south side. Sometimes we say we from the low end. You know what I'm saying? We where the low end cut off at. We from 55th in Indiana, 54th in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? That's right by King Drive. We close to we a couple blocks from 600. They on 59th and Dipset, or what y'all call Front Street, you know what I'm saying? They on 59th too, you feel what I'm saying? And further down south, that'll be O Block and shit. So we like the Washington Park area.
Okay.
Yeah. And
what's the nature of Blackgate though?
Okay.
Who do y'all get along with in particular?
I'm gonna tell you the history of Blackgate because he asked that question first.
Okay, nice.
Blackgate, that came from us as kids. You feel what I'm saying? The people gave us that name. So far as we used to be bad as hell as kids. You know what I'm saying? When I came around, Blackgate was already established, but it was just getting going. You feel what I'm saying? So basically, bad kids in the back of the Blackgate, you know what I'm saying? Throwing rocks, fighting, knocking out hypes, just doing little kid shit, and then running in the back of the Blackgate. You feel what I'm saying? So people be like, it was them kids that be in the back of the Blackgate. So we just took that name and it became Blackgate, and then that name stuck strong in the streets for whooping ass.
Definitely. But okay, you have all these established hoods that are very famous all around there. For you guys being younger and shit, did it feel like you needed to kind of overdo it in order to stand out?
Nah, see, this is the thing about it. When everybody came after us. You see what I'm saying?
So it's older.
Yeah, we more older name than everybody else. So the 600, they was more Brick City back then. You feel what I'm saying? And O Block was more Parkway, Key to World. And this back when the buildings was up. So 63rd, rest in peace Vaughn. What do you say? 53rd. I kind of 63rd when the buildings was up on Calumet. And everybody from every block used to be on 63rd before we go to school in the morning. We'll go hang on 63rd. Now I go take the bus to Hyde Park. Before them take the bus to Inglewood, do sidewalk, shit like that. But no, we ain't have to do that. We weren't trying to make no name at that time. We was just getting a name because of what we was doing.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I seen a video where you said that y'all hood was one of the first hoods dropping the rates.
Yeah,
and shit.
it's like this. I feel in my opinion, we made it cool to be GDK. I'm talking about old shit, past shit. You feel what I'm saying? We made it cool to be GDK because a lot of blocks was the GDs. Not saying that we used to the GDs too. A block called the Met Boys and shit like that. We was cool with them when we was younger and shit. But when we got into it with them, we made it real GDK-ish around everywhere.
Because now everybody thinks of it as the BDs and the GDs never get along, but that wasn't really the case until 2011 or something.
No, see, as far as the BDs and the GDs always got along. If you want to take it back to the history, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. The BDs and GDs always got along. But as time goes by, like I said, we made it we GDK. And Sosa and everybody used to come to our block for the studio. Our studio The Wabash was like, it's like 3 blocks away from us. That's our territory, basically. You feel what I'm saying? So when everybody used to come, like, we on our GDK shit, you feel what I'm saying? So that shit kind of spread with everybody. Like, fuck it, we on our GDK shit too. We rocking with them type shit.
So something happened for y'all just to be like anti-GD. Like what age were you like, yeah, we really on our GDK shit?
It's like this. I'm going to say like this, man. We just got tired of, like, other coming around us. You know, when you on a block, you be bullying shit. And when we bully a lot of niggas, they don't like that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So they be getting tough, and we get on their ass. So now we on all the GD's ass type shit. They always surround the R block. You feel what I'm saying? Like 57 was GD. All past this way, 43rd and all that GD. They all used to click up. You feel what I'm saying? So we got on some, man, we ain't none of the GDs. Period. All them. They be clicking up anyway. That come from the click shit. You know what I'm saying? So if these GDs with these GDs, we all them.
So who you feel like was the first, since the GDs was clicking up, who did y'all like kind of click up with? Or who y'all were like?
I feel like Blackgate, we never clicked up with nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Just as Blackgate. But me being as a member, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I go on every block. Like, that's what we call the hood. Like 600 and all that, O Block and Front Street, all that shit. This all our hood. 45th, 5th Ward, all that shit. This our hood. You feel what I'm saying? So, what was the question again?
Because I was saying, you were saying that the GDs were clicking up.
Oh, okay.
So
we never clicked up with anything, but me being who I was, I go on everybody block. See what I'm saying? So we never was clicked up with anything. We was more closer to Front Street, Dipset. See what I'm saying? Because they on Indiana too. So we used to call ourselves the Indiana boys back when Fredo Big Brother and shit like that was around and shit like that. So we call ourselves the Indiana boys. So we was more closer with Front Street. But me as a whole, I'm close to all the blocks. 600. I could go on any block and chill like it's my block for a week or a month if I want to. For them, I'd be missing from the block, and they'll be like, man, in there, they'll try to put a motherfucker in violation or something because they feel like I abandoned the block. Yeah. But all the time I've been telling phone them the guys over here. Right. I'll be on TYMB, or I'll be in a O, or I'll be on 600 for a month and 3 weeks and shit like that, Front Street. So
real members could do that.
I just be moving around. I go on Halsted and everything.
How was you able to even be hanging out with TYMB and then hanging out with O Block at the same time?
Just because of who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what the I want to do. And I feel like it's not even no beef with TYMB and O Block, not for real.
Yeah.
I just think they don't fuck with each other. Low key, everybody come from the building. See what I'm saying? Like, it's like Courtney, shout out Courtney. I just talked to Courtney the other day, and Cortez locked up, so free him. Like, they come from the building. You know what I'm saying? They from the building. When the building broke down, that's how they got over there past Cottage Grove on Merrill and shit like that. Some of the people from the building went to the to Wick City or Parkway and shit like that. Parkway and the building used to be into it too, but everybody's still family. Most of these people that they say they don't with each other, they damn their cousins, folks. You see what I'm saying? And I think people stop with since we talking about TYMB, people start really TYMB over multiple things, in my opinion. And everything I'm stating right now is my opinion, it's my truth. Yeah. One was I'm gonna say multiple things. First, they used to say TYMB used to be snaking shit out. See what I'm saying? You know, the guys used to be big on loyalty. See what I'm saying? Like the BD side used to be big on love, the 3 L's, love, like loyalty. See what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons why we ain't really GD. We felt like they was shiesty. See what I'm saying? They ain't stand for nothing. But they thought TYMB was shiesty and shit. And then the shit happened with Pluto. See what I'm saying? With Ivory in the car. And they thought that
she backdoored
not she, he.
So who's Pluto? Yeah, break that down.
Pluto, you know, Derby saying Pluto all the time, Lil Pat.
Oh yeah.
So they feel like they backdoored Lil Pat. You feel what I'm saying? But that wasn't even the case. You feel what I'm saying? I just got off the phone with one of the guys. He from 400 East. You heard of that? That's what LA used to be at too. Ben Laden from.
Okay.
Yeah. You know who Ben Laden is? Used to be with LA all the time.
Yeah, from 600. Well, he
Bin Laden from 71st. Yeah.
He got. I think I seen the 16 interview.
And when he was sleeping, shit, folks was sleeping. He was sleeping.
Yeah, he fell asleep. I know who that is.
Yeah, Bin Laden from like 400 East. That's on 71st and Vernon. Shout out to 400 East and all my brother stuff. But yeah, what was that? What was talking about?
You were saying that, all right, the reason why people start fucking with T.Y.B. because they were like backdooring.
They thought Ivory backdoored Lil Pat, and that's not the case. You see what I'm saying? So that was one of the fallouts.
But how do you know that's not the case though?
Because I talked to my boy Snugs. You feel me? Snugs was in the car too.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Snugs, it was Snugs' car. It was Snugs. Matter of fact, this is a story. It was Snugs' mama car. See what I'm saying? Four of them had just came from down there with 4-6 with Zoo and them. Then they was just riding around for like I used to do. We just be hitting blocks. You go over here, chill for a minute. What y'all on? Getting wet. Woo, chill on another block. So four of them was just chilling. So Snug said he was drunk. You feel what I'm saying? So he like, Lil Pat, don't you got your license? Woo, you can drive. So he let Lil Pat drive. So Ivory in the back of Lil Pat, and they had Manny from TYB, his brother. I forgot his name, but he was in the car too. So four of them was just driving. Snug said he fell asleep a little bit. All he heard was a pop, and that's what woke him up. You see what I'm saying? And then he said if he seen folks, man, it's just sad. He said he seen Lil Pat laying over the steering wheel. Then they hit the curb. Then they hit a tree and shit. And then Snug said his legs was trapped and shit like that. So he can't hardly get out the car. He finally got out the car. And he said he pushed Lil Pat. He pushed him hard and shit. Lil Pat wouldn't move. He sank his brains on the steering wheel.
Damn.
Yeah, and that shit Snugs up. You feel what I'm saying? That shit me up too. I love Lil Pat. I know Lil Pat. See, he another member too, cause I know Lil Pat from 400 East, 71st and Vernon, and I know him from TYB too, on 65th and Cottage. But yeah, that shit. So for everybody that's saying that shit about folks snaking folks out, that shit ain't true, man. Y'all bogus for even putting that shit out there like that. So like that's one situation that want to cut off from TYB and shit.
So TYB is the BD hood though?
TYB is it's a mixed hood. You feel what I'm saying? It was. I feel like I can't speak for them because it was just Young Money at first. Yeah. So at first it was just two Young Monies, but when Ty got killed, RP Ty, that's my homie. When Ty got killed, they put the Ty in front of it made TYB. But for them came, like I said, they came from the building. Mm-hmm. So when they moved over that way, they had their little shit going on that way in the dro. So, but with that being the dro, GDs got mixed up in there and shit like that too. So that was one of the first, like, that's like the second block I started the GDs after that, because I went to Hyde Park and I met them. Then when I started going on TYB, they had GDs with them, and they felt kind of weird, like, y'all over here hanging with the GDs, we GDK, but that opened my eyes too, that all GDs ain't shiesty, and some of the GDs, they got loyalty and shit. It's real G's out here. You feel me? So shout out to the real GDs.
And TY stand for
Tyshawn.
So it's not Taekwon, you're my brother? Or
no, Tyshawn.
Tyshawn, you're my brother? That's what it is?
It's something like that. I don't know the actual thing, but it's for Tyshawn.
So on a personal level, what was your childhood like in terms of growing up? What was the environment like?
I'm gonna say this, from what I can remember, we was on 54th and Damon, and that's more of a Stones. You know what Stones is? Mm-hmm. They like Finball, Stones, and Vice Lord neighborhood. So I damn near could have been a Stone or a Vice Lord.
Shout out to the Stones too.
That's what my family based off. My family is Vice Lord, Stones, and MC. Shout out my auntie the Queen. But yeah, and then when I was growing up, it was always like some violent shit though. Like I was in my mom. This is when my mother and my father was together and shit like that. We was staying in my grandma's house on 54th and Damon, and it was always Stones. My uncle, he was a Vice Lord. Then he flipped Stone. But I was just a little kid. I probably was like first grade, second grade. But I'm seeing everything that's going on, and I'm watching him get whooped by the disciples and shit like that, and him fighting, them having meetings and shit like that. Like back in those days, they used to be like, say we was outside in the front, and then the disciples finna come over. They be like, the disciples coming, the disciples coming. So they be like, oh, y'all going to crib. They'll make all of like the females and the young kids going to crib and shit like that. And I'll just be in the window watching the shit, like them getting it going and shit like that. But
so the gang shit was never a mystery to you. It was always kind of in front of your face from a young age.
Yeah. You know, my Diddy didn't gang bang. I don't think my OG gang bang, but they siblings did. My Diddy sisters and brothers, they all gang bang. See what I'm saying? I used to be watching that shit. And I got infatuated with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But my family on my Diddy side, they always seen violence because my Diddy used to beat the shit out of my mama and beat the shit out of me though. You feel me? I seen my Diddy do some crazy shit though, like push my mama down the stairs and shit.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
How'd that make you feel as a kid?
I don't know, it made me feel though. Like I couldn't do nothing about it.
It's like the one person you want to protect and you can't. And it's like the person you're supposed to be getting your idea of what a man is.
Yeah.
You're seeing him do that shit.
Ain't like I still my Diddy after that. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's still your Diddy at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? You know what's going on, but you really not. You can't register all that shit when you in first or second grade. I remember, like I was saying, the one time he pushed her down the stairs and shit. And I'm watching them get into it and shit. Then she finna go down the stairs. And he like shut the door and she fell down the stairs. So I'm hearing the fall down the stairs. And then we in the attic type shit, so ain't no bathroom in my grandma's house. I'm like, I gotta pee. All the time I just want to check on her and shit. He like, no you don't, sit down. Oh no, that shit was crazy. But I used to witness violence all the time. I done seen my auntie stab my uncle up. Like she almost killed him.
Whoa.
Hell yeah, like my auntie, like that was my favorite auntie though. I still love her and shit, but my family they got mental problems. They be tweaking. She done stabbed. I done seen my auntie like get wrapped up into it, go to a mental home. My grandma crack up with a motherfucking iron before, cause she was trying to tweak with my grandma, grabbed a knife. My grandma cracked her ass with an iron, then called the psych ward. They had to wheel her ass out of there.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, but it still was it was like I'm naming all the little trauma shit, but it still was good. My grandma used to love the shit out of us, cook for us and shit like that. I did have fun now, but that's just some of the I used to always see violent shit on one.
So what age you feel like you jumped off the porch after
all that shit? I feel like I'm gonna say I dropped off the porch probably like 11. Like my mom was going through some shit and She had us going over my auntie crib on 54th in Indiana. Excuse me. So once I started going over there with my big cousin and shit like that, that's when I really jumped off the porch. I'm starting to see like love and loyalty and within it wasn't even about no gang banging shit when I first went over there. It was about like us going to the pool. So I'm saying my first day over there, we going to the pool. Shout out my homie Hood. He gave me some swimming trunks. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I fuck with you, bro. You gave me swimming trunks. We finna go to the pool. We go to the pool at Diet. That's around Young Money Hood and shit like that. We walked over there. And then I just noticed we walking over there. We kind of deep, though. This the whole neighborhood. We in there like, I'm gonna say like 12, 15 deep. Motherfucker just talking shit on BD. I don't even know what this shit mean, but I'm like, yeah. Go to the pool and shit. That's when we fuck with the GD. We like, I could see them, I could see the guys sneak this and though too towards the GD. Like, yeah, they play, we go beat the fuck out there. Yeah, So that's how that shit started going back and forth. So when you back then we walking through neighborhoods to get to other parts and shit. So coming back or walking through, you gonna see other little crowds and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? And then we get the whooping on other little crowds.
It's just crazy how like, in a city like that where you have all these different neighborhoods, it starts out as just like friendship and camaraderie between the neighborhood, but then very quickly it becomes like, oh, there's other neighborhoods and there just inevitably ends up being tension between them at a certain point. And when the language of violence is shooting them and not just having a fist fight, that's basically like how you end up in a situation like where Chicago's at.
Facts.
Where the rivalries are just so deeply entrenched. It's like almost impossible for people to imagine them going away.
I could say that's facts, but I could say that I see my city growing.
You do.
I see my city growing, and I'm loving it from the outside looking in because I'm not stationed there no more. You see what I'm saying? I'm seeing it growing. I'm seeing everybody making it more jokey. You see what I'm saying? And fun. See what I'm saying? So it's potential. It's definitely potential. It's really up to the older guys that really put this work in and put this shit down, and the younger crowd to believe in it. Older guys to trust them that this was gonna happen. See what I'm saying? But it could happen. It could definitely happen.
All right, so there's been like a bunch of documentary type shit that we've seen that is basically breaking down how, just for example, O Block has like an older generation and a younger generation, and they don't always see eye to eye, and there can be like some weird division in that environment. Do you think that's like the case in the average hood in Chicago at this point, where you kind of have, you know, realistically, like a bunch of 16-year-old kids probably don't want to listen to a bunch of 40-year-olds? Unless they got a really good reason.
It's like that's too big of a gap.
That's a big ass gap. Yeah.
16-year-olds not gonna listen to no 40-year-old. 16-year-olds will listen to a 21-year-old. That's how it go. Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Problem is the 21-year-old's only slightly more mature than him.
Yeah. So, it's all depend on leadership, bro. It's not everybody be saying. I be seeing a lot of interviews and stuff. Everybody be like, ain't no more leadership, ain't no more structure. You feel what I'm saying? That's true, but it's a 21-year-old could be a leader. How old was Larry Hoover when he was running this shit? What, 20?
Not sure.
How old Jeff Ford was? Young as hell. So it's all about the leaders and their mindset. You see what I'm saying? Everybody could be, anybody could be a great leader.
But with that being said, like, do the younger people from Blackgate listen to you? Listening to guys?
Yeah, they listen. Like back then, if you didn't listen, you get your ass whooped. See what I'm saying? Like that shit still kind of a little bit part, but motherfuckers don't be respected getting their ass whooped no more. Hell no, they be wanting to fight and shit. That's my daughter. Let me text her real quick. Shout out my daughter, Zion G. Love you, baby.
How many kids you got?
I got 5 kids. I got three biological, 2 step kids. They stay with me too.
When did you start having kids? Like
18. That's when I had my first son. My son 15, finna be 16.
Word.
Yeah.
So also from Blackgate, SD from Blackgate, ain't it?
Yeah, shout out SD.
So he was one of the first people rapping from your area. When did y'all start getting into the rap scene?
Was he one of the first person rapping? No. From our area, no. He's probably the first person that got known for rapping in our area. Like RP Wheezy. Wheezy was like the rapper on our block. You feel what I'm saying? But this was before he got killed. I can't remember the year. It probably was like, I can't even remember, for like 11 or something like that. But Weezy was the first like rapper freestyling on our block of shit. Zoe, he one of the person that gave my name Benzo. He was rapping the shit like motherfuckers was rapping the shit like that. Everybody didn't be influenced by music, but like SD was the first motherfucker like shooting videos and shit like that because he was with Sosa and them.
Wasn't Ken Studio on y'all block?
Ken's studio was on Wabash. That's like 2 blocks from us.
Oh, word. All right. So, and that's where SD and Cheeky was really.
Yeah. That's where everybody was at. That was like the little hangout. You feel what I'm saying? Like we used to call like the little traps like spots. That was the little spot everybody was at. And it's in the studio. Everybody in this bitch.
There's a couple more rappers over there in Blackgate too. We got Murder the Goat.
Oh yeah, Free Murder. Murder just got locked up for some drugs and gun shit out of VA. But yeah, he'll be home soon, about 3-4 years. But yeah, SD was the first rapper probably known to y'all type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But like at the time, was y'all all supporting them? Like when the GBE movement kicked off? Like
when the GBE movement kicked off, was we supporting SD? I'm gonna say no. And I'm gonna say no because we weren't just supporting SD. We were supporting everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So when Sosa was rapping, and Fredo was rapping and Reezy was rapping. That's how that shit got big like that, because everybody was supporting everybody. So it wasn't just particular SD. You talking about files like Blackgate backing him. He already was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? We honestly, we were so caught up in the streets, we weren't even really paying that shit no man like that. Even when rappers, even when they was doing millions of views and shit like that, we was going to support it and shit like that, but we really was in the streets. We weren't really like seeing the vision of that shit. And that shit retarded.
Right. You look back on it and you're like, damn, we were like more concerned with our ops than the possible right level of crazy multi-million-dollar success that certain people, not that many people, but some people were able to get out the game.
Yeah, but once it started getting like over crazy, we like, oh hell no, I'm finna rap. I'm finna rap too. Photo grade, like.
So how long after did it take for you to catch on and like, oh yeah, I'm too much in the streets. Let me try to push this rap shit.
It was around 2012. I had shot a video. It's around when I got my first video. I called my first gun case.
During the video.
Crazy work.
You were
DJ
just
Ken shot the video.
Shooting the video and
something like that. I had a crib. Yeah. How you know? It sounds like that.
That sounds like how it happened.
Yeah, I had a crib on 57 in Morgan. It was actually in No Love City. That's a GD hood. But I had a crib over that little complex, little condo shit. But and we had it. I was like, I threw a party. I really didn't want to throw the party, but I was like, Lil' Phone was on my ass. Like, let's throw a party. You know, that's the thing. How you get all the guys together, you throw a party. So I threw a party and shit at my crib. Everybody was there. Front Street, Old Block, TYB was there. The video called The Movement. Everybody was there. Old Blocks. Everybody 600. Everybody was there. Like that bitch was jumping like over capacity, and we all in the streets. We had to be like 150 deep, like all bitch, including females. Like we was deep as hell, and that bitch was jumping. I was shooting my video and shit like that. That's how me and Fredo, little brother, I caught a gun case. The police ended up raiding that bitch, and I caught a gun case. Fredo, little brother, was on my case too, and one of the other guys from Front Street. I can't even think of folks' name, man. Right now I'm tweaking, but yeah.
But you guys were the only ones who caught gun cases? Cause I'm assuming. 3 of us.
Yeah, because Phone was throwing pipes out the window. Look, I'm talking about the police was surrounding my crib. Phone throwing pipes out the window. Police like this, catching this shit. I'm like, damn. Motherfuckers did put guns in my kids' toy box and some more shit. Lil Fred, that's his name. Free Lil Fred. He is a bug, folks. Y'all need to look this nigga up, folks. What the fuck? Frederick Buchanan. He from Front Street, folks. Folks' ass is a real bug, folks. Look at this case he just caught. Folks is a bug, folks. But yeah, me, him, and Fredo, little brother. Fucking Lil Fred climbed out the fucking window, hopped on the roof, and was jumping roof to roof with 2 pipes on him. They had to call the helicopters, put beams on them, get them come down. Folks was tweaking. Wow. Like, the guys be bugging, folks. Folks don't retarded for real. Like, they slow. But yeah, we threw the party. I ended up catching the gun case. I shot a little bit of the video. Ken shot the video. And then when I got out, when I bonded out, shout out my cousin Tay. She bonded me out. And then when I got out, I just shot the rest of the video.
Right. That was your first time going to jail?
It wasn't my first time going to jail. It was my first time. No, that's my second time going to jail. Yeah, first time I went to jail for a bullshit ass strong. No, first time I went to jail was when I was 11 years old. That was the first time I went on Blackgate. And I got locked up. Burglary. Okay. I was 11 years old.
Yeah.
When SD was no longer cool with GBE, did that fuck the neighborhood up a little bit? Like, damn, we thought we were all kind of united on that shit.
Hell no, I don't even know why. I don't even know the real reason why they fell out. Honestly,
I interviewed him about it and I can't even remember it. It didn't occur to me that it was anything like that big a deal.
I don't know. SD be moving on his own timing, bro. I don't know. I don't know how he move. I don't know. He moved on his own time, but they didn't fuck nothing up, like no relationship with Sosa. When I first got out, the time before this last, I went to a show with Sosa. It was in Iowa. We drove up there, and this was my first time seeing Sosa since probably 2013 or something like that. This was in 2018. We went to the show, me, him, shout out CEO Micah. And when folks seen me on phone up, he just gave me a hug, like, oh, photo, bro, where you been at? It's all love, what y'all been on? Ooh. Shit like that. So it ain't really fucking nothing up. Hell no.
But at one point, you wasn't seeing eye to eye with SD. Wow, where y'all beef stem from?
Okay, I ain't never had no beef with SD. It's just that SD, I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of people from the block feel like SD didn't do nothing for the block. You feel what I'm saying? Like far as he didn't reach back, he didn't try to put people in position, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I kind of felt like that way at a point of time too. You feel what I'm saying? But I really let it go because SD was a kid too. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like he ain't know no better. I guess that's my excuse for him. But my problem came in with SD, if I was to be honest, is he tried to charge my homie murder. And free murder again, he always taking up for SD. You know what I'm saying? Murder always be like, no, folk, this SD, he the gas, folk, woo, woo. We just gotta give him a chance, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, I talked to SD so many times about what we need to do to get this shit together, to to make this shit happen. And this nigga just don't listen, folks. He just want to he feel like he know the way that's going to work for him. And I can't stop that because he a grown-ass man. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But so he tried to charge him for a feature or some shit like that.
And Murder from Blackgate?
Yeah, that shit blew. They got a song together. It was used to be on World Star. They went on a little tour and shit.
A lot of relationships get fucked up like that. Like Quilly, Meek Mill tried to charge him $70,000 for a feature. That fucked their relationship up.
That's bogus though. You don't feel like that's bogus though?
I do, especially if you're like this huge rapper and then you got like an artist who's got a movement and they're bubbling in your fucking scene. Yeah, it's like you should like look out for him one time. Now listen,
one time at least.
If you end up doing 3-4 features for him at a certain when he comes for the second one, be like, listen, sure, this is a business. I got to charge you. We got to work something out. I don't know if you're signed to a label and I know that money is coming from the label and not really you, then maybe you think about it a little differently. Yeah. But I've seen a lot of relationships go bad. Suspect. Dub tried to get a feature with him 2017. Suspect said, I need a pint.
Oh, word.
They didn't talk for a few years. Shit, back then it was probably only like a G or two, but nowadays.
Was they cool like that though?
They weren't like cool like that, but like they knew each other. And I just remember Dub telling me like, man, who the fuck do you think he is? They didn't talk for a while.
Some people can't put your pride some people put their pride in the way though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna get that nigga no money, but sometimes you gotta invest in yourself. But in that particular situation, I just felt like Murder always take up for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's a little different too versus like if Murder and him from the same block grew up together, he kind of owe him a feature versus like Almighty and Desto don't really know each other from a can of paint besides being in LA.
Yeah. I keep looking at
that. Folks a real member.
Might have to hook you up with one. I don't know how many of these we got. Yeah.
Can I have? Let me get that one.
I don't know.
Get another one.
Might not be the same size. No, I'm trying to keep one. I always end up giving my own merch away.
You could get another one though.
A reprint.
Do it on her. Just
now you're thinking big picture. Yeah. I don't know. We might have more. How long are you in town for?
I'm just here for a day.
Oh shit. You might have to go by Melrose.
I'll go by Melrose.
Yeah, go stop by Melrose.
So y'all hear what he's saying, man. As soon as I pop in that bitch, give me a jacket. That bitch hard.
Thanks. Okay, wait. So where are we at? You probably have a better idea of the order.
We were talking about the SD situation. So y'all fell out with SD because he was asking money from the guys for features and shit.
That's why.
But that's one of the main reasons why you kind of lost respect for him.
Yeah. I ain't. He tried to throw that bitch.
I mean, I just from the interviews and shit, I seemed like you didn't respect him from how you were talking about him back in the day.
Yeah,
it seemed like you didn't really have respect for him. Am I right?
Respect something you gotta earn. I had respect for him as a man. Like far as like the block shit. Nah, I was like, you gotta do better, folks. Like. And then, like, you know how you try to talk to somebody like, man, look, this is what we need to do, man. We need to come together, woo-wop, woo-wop. A motherfucker tell you, like, yeah, that's what we gonna do, bro. Fuck it, this time we gonna do it. What they say, 1 moment later, he do like,
1 minute later.
1 minute later, whatever. You know, he doing what the fuck he doing. I can't stop him, though. That's that man, and whatever he want to do with his career. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like his shit was busting hard as hell. Where you like, I'm turned as fuck. Woo, woo. Your shit, like, folks, y'all doing the same numbers. Folks, go ahead, do that. That's gonna be a good look for the city and for the block.
Who was that on your Long Live Benji Chasing?
Oh yeah, man. This I had to represent my boy Kilo. He died in December. You know what I'm saying? This recent past December, and actually, folks was at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do shit where they was like when houses burned down or something, they're going there, clean it out and stuff like that. And he got into it with a nigga at work that they ain't know he had a pipe on him, dude. End up shooting folks and killing them, man.
You got into an argument over some regular shit, or they happened to be from separate areas?
It was just like his brothers, Kilo brothers working at too. He the supervisor. So then this the backstory about the shit. They got into it because the supervisor, his brother told them to do something. They ain't want to do it. Yeah. And they got into it, some raw back and forth shit. They started fighting and end up getting shot and killed. That shit was crazy. Yeah. Some out of town working shit. And it's crazy because you can't even work. Like, folks going to work. You can't even work. So I wear my button. I wear my button every day, man. Just represent, this is my homie. This is my homie little brother, for real. And this is my little brother, too, you know. Let's go hoop and shit like that. So I just want to represent.
From your area and shit, too?
Yeah, hell yeah. He from the block.
So were you rapping back at the time that SD was popping off or anything, or did that happen afterwards?
The thing about me, when I was rapping back then, I kept going to jail. So that could kill a career.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of people got that story.
Like, for real, like, so all y'all out there, man, if you trying to rap or do music or do clothing or producing and shit like that, try to stay out them people's way, bro. Because that could kill that's a career killer.
Mm-hmm. How many years you think you spent in jail altogether? Because you sure been in and out that motherfucker.
I've been very lucky because I've been like, I don't want them people on my ass, but I've been playing the system. You feel what I'm saying? So I probably did like a nickel, 3 to 5 or something. I don't know exactly because it'd be months, then it'd be years or something, then shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I was saying back then, I was kept going in and out of jail just for pipes and little shit.
So 5 years total. What's the scenario where you caught a case with Zoo?
Oh yeah, that was just recently. He was just when he did that interview up here.
That's when you recently just got out. Yeah, and you got out in like August last year. You were saying, right?
Yeah, I got out in February, March last year.
All right.
It's a case we caught in fucking Buckfuck, Georgia. When Zoo was just up there on house arrest, he was all on house arrest for that same dumbass case. They tried to. It was like a mini RICO. On phone, they tried to charge us with some gang shit. Shout out to A Block Weezo too. He was a rapper on there. One of the guys from 600 and some other nigga we don't even know. It was like 5 of us on that case, and they tried to charge us with all type of gang charges, gun charges, and shit like that.
What were you guys doing?
This was the case. It was New Year's. We was shooting a music video.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
In Chicago?
No, we was in Georgia.
Georgia.
We was in Fayetteville. Stay away from Fayetteville County.
They cracking shit.
Like, we got a blessing, bro. People don't be Fayette County, bro. That shit is ridiculous, folks.
Really?
That shit is retarded, for real. But we caught a bogus ass case. They try to charge us with some guns that they ain't even have. They don't even know what type of guns it was. They try to say we shooting a music video and we had guns in the video. So they tried to take the footage. It was they said a shooting happened, and then that's what made them come to the property. And then when they came to the property, they said they found guns and they found the camera. So they used the camera to look at the footage, and they looked at the footage and they seen people with guns and they're high-ranking members of a gang. And they try to say we came down to Georgia. We high-ranking influential gang members. We came down to Georgia. Like, we trying to start a branch down there, some shit. Like, some whole weird-ass shit. I'm like, what the fuck? But we was looking like 10 to 15 years for that shit.
And you're used to Chicago where you kind of like got to get caught red-handed a little bit more.
Hell yeah. Like it's the city.
They're not going to just come up with a theory.
Bro.
Bullshit.
In Georgia, bro, they will pull it on phono grade, but they end up dropping the case when it was.
They dropped that
February,
March.
So you had to fight it for a while? Or?
Hell yeah. First of all, they had me. I was the first one to get caught. I got pulled over. Matter of fact, I wasn't the first. One of the guys from 600, he got caught. And motherfuckers, it's so much shit going on, motherfuckers not communicating. So I ain't even know I had a warrant out.
Yeah.
But they end up trying to raid one of the cribs and shit like that. And I was in the crib, like they was knocking on the door and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was in a CP crib, so I'm like, maybe they trying to come for the crib and shit like that. So I'm telling my girl like, police out there, woo woo. So now we gotta move shit around, woo woo woo. I'm like, hold on, but don't open the door, cause if they had a warrant or something, if they had shit, they'd come in this motherfucker. You feel me? It wouldn't be no knocking. Yeah. So they end up moving around and shit like that. I'm like, do I got a warrant? What the fuck? Now I'm thinking about everything I done fucking did ever on phone number. So then I end up getting pulled over, getting locked up and shit. And it was for this dumbass shit. Just a party. Yeah. And they trying to build a case type shit.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, so you been out for how long now then? So it's been like a year, right?
Hell yeah, it's been a good year. Hell yeah. Still trying to get my life together because that shit took me down. That shit costed like $50,000 that I didn't have. On phone, that shit put me in a fucked up situation, like eviction from cribs and shit like that. And my kids was finna have to, cause I'm married and shit like that. So my kids stay with me. So my kids was finna get separated and have to move back with their mama in Chicago. And like, it was just too much fucking shit. That opened up my eyes though too on what the fuck I've been doing, like how I've been handling my money. See what I'm saying? Like, I was just out here like spending it like it's gonna come back the next lick. Like,
what would you spend majority of your money on though? Would you drinking lean, drug problem, anything?
Like just bad shit. I really got my family. You feel what I'm saying? That's the main point. But just spending money on frivolous shit like drinking and then gambling. I got a gambling problem.
What are you doing? Prize picks?
Hell, casino, shooting dice. Yeah. I just lost like another $50,000 to the casino.
Shooting dice in Chicago be getting dangerous, don't it?
Hell yeah, I got into it with the guys from O Block for that shit. We had tension for a while from shooting dice shit.
Who was it?
Me and Duke had a little fight.
Oh, all right, Duke.
Yeah.
How much you hit him for?
It wasn't about the hitting. It was just about some cheating shit.
Niggas had loaded dice?
Nah, hell no. It wasn't about no dice. It's just, my point was this ass shit. Just regular hood shit. It ain't shit though. I still love Duke. I love everybody from the old.
It seems like if you're playing dice in that environment, that there are like limitless things that could be basically misconstrued that could lead to a fight or some tension.
Especially when you're dealing with other people while they high, while they drunk. Yeah. And you're dealing with other blocks. And everybody be having like animosity against somebody. See what I'm saying?
Everybody's standing around, they yelling out their bets. It's like you could throw the dice legit. I mean, I like have read enough about it, and like I play poker.
Yeah, I play poker.
And I would never play poker on the street in O Block with a bunch of money. But I'll go into a casino where there's dealers and there's a floor man, because like there's like hella disagreements in a poker game over like, oh, you said this or you didn't say you didn't say all in. No, I did say all in. All this type of shit. But there's like a fucking floor man to make the decisions and the security and everything. So it's like, I mean, when you hear about illegal poker games that they do in people's cribs, they be getting robbed, crazy shit with the cops showing up, shit like that. Like I just would rather like remove any kind of concern like that.
What type of poker you play?
No Limit Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, me too. Hell yeah. You gotta get a game in.
Yeah, you want to lose another 50,000? I got you.
Folks just called me for like, what you catch me for like $3K on a poker? Folks a bad man.
I'm gonna make that look like light work.
He just called me.
Are you sure about that though, Adam? Because it sounds like a challenge.
He be playing that.
For real?
We can play for the jacket. They ain't trying to.
I've been in the dojo.
You should start a celebrity. All right, if you do a celebrity poker game, can I be invited?
You're invited.
Thank you.
For sure.
Now you heard that, right?
We need a Chirac savage. That's what I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him this guy's a savage. They like that shit.
Yeah, they really do though. Why y'all like that shit like that? You like savages. What you like about savages though?
Nah, it's just really like there's an idea of like this Chicago archetype of just somebody who does not give a fuck. I don't feel like you're that dude though. You seem like a pretty like normal, well-adjusted human being.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got better with this shit.
Right.
Because I have to leave that shit alone, folks. Like, being a savage is cool for your environment. See what I'm saying? Because you got to turn your savage up to survive, folks.
Yeah.
You got to turn your savage up because the guys will try you before the ops do, folks. That's how I got into it with a lot of guys, because the guys will try you, folks. Like, especially being around the guys, it's a bully system, folk. Everybody be trying to bully each other, folk. And it's weird, but niggas be doing it. And then you gotta turn your savage up.
And if you have a situation like that in which you have all these dudes and they're all kind of contending to figure out who the biggest dog is going to be, is basically always going to come back to the person who's the most willing to use violence.
Facts. And I like that's how that's how I got through the trench. I used to watch motherfuckers and see like who had the blocks and shit like that. And they always the most violent motherfucker. Then I used to watch documentaries and shit. Like, the most violent motherfuckers always be the top motherfuckers. But the most violent motherfuckers always end up dead or in jail.
Yeah, because I'm watching Trapalo Ross's 6-hour 600 documentary that he just made about everything that happened with 600 basically throughout all these years. You know Trapalo Ross, who did the long-ass King Von documentary?
You watched it? I never watched. I don't watching that shit like that.
I'm thinking about watching it again soon, too.
Was it that good?
It's just like, if you are a student of Chicago, these videos are basically like the best, most comprehensive like way that you could learn about what's going on or whatever.
That was something. Was it true though?
I mean, he's making this best possible effort to, and he very rarely will say like, and then King Von killed this person. But it's like, we have reason to believe that based on what people have said in interviews and based on these tweets that it seems like there's a pretty good chance that King Von might have killed this person or whatever.
That's a fucked up thing to do.
To document it? I ain't gone now.
Yeah. I'm just saying, yeah, that's cool. Okay, if you're gonna document it and tell us the best story of what you think this man did or his life or whatever, are you donating a percentage to his kids?
I mean, that's for him to decide. I don't know.
But I don't watch stuff like that because I don't feel that's right. I don't feel that's right.
To talk about it?
You could talk about it, but are you making a documentary for the people, or are you making a documentary to earn money?
I think it's a little bit of both. Everybody wants to get paid for their hard work and everything. But from my perspective, if I was a family member of some of these dudes from 600 that I talked about in this documentary, realistically, I would probably be kind of thankful to have this kind of document out there that explains what the fuck happened in my kid's life. Because to a lot of parents, it's probably a mystery. They don't really understand.
Dead or the people that's alive?
To the people who are dead and the people who are in their family that cared about them, that want to understand what the fuck happened in their life that led up to them losing their life.
Happened.
Right.
You don't think the family members know?
Sometimes. I can imagine. Not everybody.
What makes you think that the family members don't know?
Well, a lot of young kids keep their street life hidden from their parents, right? Now, I realize that you also got a lot of mama ducks out there that know exactly what the fuck is going on.
Duck on your ass, so you better leave Big Sexy alone.
Big Sexy? Yeah. That's your little pet name for her or what?
Yeah, that's my little pet name for her, man.
Dear God, we're going to have to talk.
Shout out Mama Duck, man. A little sexy.
Bad bitch.
Where did everything go wrong with you in 63rd, man? Because
What's 63rd?
Or it was always like that. Or
all right, so you had an artist from Chicago, not from Chicago, from New York. I forgot what bro name was.
Me too.
Oh, so you don't fuck with him no more, but all right. Hold on. You and him, y'all went to...
You know something about this album?
I actually don't know. Boy, I was noticing when I was watching your music videos and stuff, I'm like, why he rapping over New York beats and doing New York things?
Oh, New York was popping.
Right. But a lot of times Chicago doesn't go in like co-ops what's going on in New York. To everybody I talk to in Chicago, they talk about the Bronx. I don't know. That's their shit.
I like
once in a while they'll be like, yeah, I fuck with some of the people, but like as far as that music and the certain like dance style and everything, I feel like Chicago doesn't usually touch that.
You fuck with some New York people and then some New York niggas you ain't really seeing eye to eye with. But the dude you got signed was some dude named like PSB Fredo.
PSB Fredo.
Yeah, he was your artist. And y'all went to 63rd and y'all was like on 63rd in St. Lawrence at nighttime. You and him shot a video. But it was weird for him because he was dissing Duck and everybody like, why is he dissing Duck? He from New York. He ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit. And you was dissing in the song too or whatever. Where the fuck did he come from? How did that even happen? Where did you and Duck?
That was a big troll, man. That's all I was doing, chilling, man. PSB Fredo. I don't got nothing to say. Shorty just not like that. You feel what I'm saying? First, I wanted him as an artist to try to big him up because how he came to me like, man, I'm just trying to get on. So I was trying to help Shorty when I went to New York and shit like that. I went out there for a feature and some interviews and shit. But Shorty is just not it, man.
He doing his own thing. He is not with Checkout no more.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're not co-signing no more?
No, hell no. He doing all type of shit that's not what I'm trying to do.
Was this before the 6ix9ine era?
The 6ix9ine era?
Yeah, before 6ix9ine was out.
Nah, this
I don't
was
know.
after.
This is after. So you was trying to create your own 6ix9ine. I see what's going on now.
That was the little vision to see if I could,
Type
but,
shit.
Cause everybody was thinking it was some clout chasing shit for him to be from New York.
Yeah.
He on 63rd, dissing Duck. Everybody like, where the fuck this came from?
He just popped out of nowhere.
He just popped out of nowhere, and then you with him, co-signing it. Niggas is like, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, man.
So he really was on some just goofy shit though. Cause it seemed like,
Too goofy out, man.
Cause I seen FBG Cash got on live with both of y'all. He was kind of like treating them.
Yeah,
like, what the
man,
fuck?
That's how you could tell that Shorty not really like that. Folks kind of slow though too, man. You know, his OG told me like he was in special ed and shit like that. So folks can't.
I think a lot of good rappers were in special ed.
Like who?
I'm not sure exactly.
Say that.
It's not the worst thing in the world, right?
No, it ain't the worst thing in the world.
You could just be an out of the box.
but you
thinker.
can't.
It ain't like you a full blown retard.
Them.
Right?
Like they ass be doing too much.
Yeah, but back to the Doug situation. Did you and Doug really have any problems though, or did y'all know each other?
They ass the ops. So,
Yeah.
you know.
But sometimes it'd be like niggas clicked up. Did you and Doug really have a
just
problem, or was it just you inherited some shit because your homies had problems with them?
I ain't like none of their ass.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I ain't like none of their ass. Especially when they dissing the guys for that I love and care about. Like, hell no, I don't fuck with none of them.
Yeah. So it wasn't really anything from personal experiences. It was just more so they dissing people that
nothing
you fuck
personal.
with.
Yeah. But Mama Duck,
Big sexy.
big sex. I got some baby oil for her in the back.
Oh,
At a hot tub.
I'm full up.
God damn, baby oil. That's
You don't
too
like Mama
much.
Duck?
No, I fuck with her.
All right.
I like the sound of a woman's voice who's been inhaling Newport smoke her whole life.
What's wrong with
It goes a long way with me.
crazy.
No, I asked her, I'm like, what we got to do to get back on good terms? I don't know if she responded.
What she
yet.
say?
Some bullshit that didn't even make sense.
Y'all gotta make that shit right, man. See if we could, you and y'all do porn and shit. See if you could hook me and Mama Duck. How much y'all pay for it?
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not interested in getting into that side of her life. That's just me and her personal business. But Adam, I lied on me and we agreed to something verbally and in writing. That was her last thing.
She
I
said
don't
you
really
owe
know.
her $800, man. Don't act like you don't know.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. No, it was like we sent her money for the hotel, but then she booked like a more expensive hotel and she expected us to pay for that too. And it was like, no.
Mama Duck, man, if you short on money, I don't know if I got a couple dollars for you. Let me know.
This nigga Blackgate Benz Zoe, funny as a motherfucker, man. Shit, all right. I think one of the first times I think I ever even seen you though. I think it was like I think this was before I seen you go on the 63rd. You was on live with Rooga, and you and Rooga was janking on each other and shit. Y'all was roasting and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Where you and Rooga relationship was at? Because I think you was on a block. He was like getting on you for wearing Tommy Hilfiger, making you show your fit and shit.
Yeah, I was just chilling on the block of shit. Rooga, Rooga not no street nigga though. Or I don't think Rooga never was a street nigga. I think his brother probably was a little street. I don't think Rooga was no street nigga. Like they block is like right next to us. Like we had shit with them before. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I could say that it's a couple real G's on the side that they from. But Rooga is not nobody. We could box, set it up. We supposed to box before.
Yeah, y'all was one of the first people talking about boxing.
Hell yeah. Like we had honestly, we had everybody finna box. Like it was a couple motherfuckers from 757 finna box they option shit. Like I thought we really had something going. You know what I'm saying? Bo Deal was trying to set some
we
shit
still
up.
looking for that fight, Bo Deal.
Hell yeah. Bo Deal supposed to have some shit set up. Like I was finna beat Rooga ass for the guys. Like this was gonna be the one, the big BD GD shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all be calling it on YouTube. I was gonna beat his ass though. For free.
Yeah, he was supposed to squabble Rico Reckless too.
Man, I don't think Rooga like that. Rico Reckless more like that than shout out Rico. I like Rico.
Man, we heard some crazy shit about Rico.
You heard some crazy shit? Like what?
I don't know. Dudes get old enough and people just start telling you who they shot and everything.
Whoa.
Not him, but
Right. No,
just in general, that kind of thing.
I don't know nothing about that. Shit be crazy. That shit be crazy.
Shout out Rico. Though.
I'd almost feel bad about saying that about any other rapper, but I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nah, Rico Bud, that nigga crazy.
Nah, yeah, hell yeah. I feel
him.
like Rico like that, but Rooga ass a bitch. I'm gonna say that. Rooga, you was a bitch.
So you and Rooga ain't never really get along? Is it because y'all block close to each other and shit, so y'all probably had like real shit.
They know what's going on with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They block know what's going on with us.
How do you feel about like his success and shit? Because at the time,
What success?
shit, Rooga turned up since when y'all was on live at that time. I didn't think Rooga had like a hit song or anything.
Oh yeah, we got a hit song.
GD's in the Dough actually was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked that song though.
And he been working with Kanye and all type of shit.
And it still didn't take him nowhere.
You don't feel like he's doing this shit right now?
Nah. Do I feel like he doing this shit right now?
Yeah.
Nah, hell no.
I ain't never heard of that song before.
What, GD's in the dough? Yeah, I heard that. They didn't let the GD's in the dough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did somebody make a BD's in the door, or was that too obvious?
Did somebody make a BD's in the dough?
I mean, it's like it
That's
seems
like
easy.
corny to us.
Yeah.
That's some
It does
GD
sound
shit
corny,
though.
yeah.
They didn't let the GD. That's some GD ass shit that they'll do. Like all my GD homies, like my real GD homies, you know they hit my line. They send it a song to my DM.
They fucking with it, though.
FaceTime. Yeah, all the
It's their national anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They finally got one.
Because after all the years, they felt like they've been blackballed and shit. So now they finally.
Not blackball. They ass is weak and corny. Not all of them. They weak and corny, folks. That's just what it is, folks. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's just what the only motherfuckers that want to hear that is the little GDs or something. That shit weak as hell, bro. That's just what it is.
I mean,
I fuck
You fuck with the GDs though.
I fuck with them as people and stuff, but you can't lie. Like musically, they obviously haven't made anywhere near the same impact.
Right.
They all, and that's why
And they can't blame it on they can't not backdoing what blackballing. You can't blame it on blackballing because your music gonna outshine anything.
Well, you can definitely blame part of it on people getting killed before they were really able to do their thing.
And a little bit of blackballing though, right?
Like who? Only motherfucker GD that was raw as fuck is Pappy.
Rooga raw,
Wayne
but
GD.
it's like some of the
Today his
GDs.
birthday. Happy birthday, Pappy.
It's like some of the GDs probably never got a chance to do features with some of the other artists and shit because they have relationships with.
Then Duck have a song with 21 Savage and some other niggas.
I mean, that came years after, but it's like
it don't matter.
I mean, yeah, but early on, it could have been more GDs probably getting more features and shit, but a lot of people were doing songs with the other side or Dirk and them, so they probably felt like I can't fuck with them. That's where a lot of GDs feel like they were blackballed at.
Oh, that's just a feeling. Don't mean it's true. They ass weak, bro.
This nigga get the little Reese.
Demon.
Yeah, it's garbage.
You said, cause you asked me about Brick Baby earlier. You said, yeah.
I met him one time. I was hoping he'd be up here. Shit, I met him at the Who Won't Smoke With Me video shoot. I was with Dirk and them and shit. That's when I think he was on tour, the Lil Baby tour, and I came out here.
Brick Baby be on mad side missions that we don't even know about.
Yeah.
You know, tour with Lil Baby, I had no idea. But it doesn't surprise me. He's just always doing shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I seen them at like I said, the Who Won't Smoke With Me
With Dirk and Otto Wick.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was
Cold
at the
Minute.
video shit.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
Video shoot. Hell yeah, that was hard. I wish Brick Baby was here because I was planning on doing that what's that shit called?
Challenge.
Yeah.
Kendrick shit.
The Kendrick Lamar challenge whatever shit.
What, the crip walking thing?
Yeah, you know how to crew up?
Nah, I ain't
trying
from
to do
here.
that challenge at No Jumper, man. That'd be decent.
You gotta hit it with Adam.
I'm not from here. I don't gangbang and I don't dance. I got 3 strikes against me.
You don't dance at all. You never dance.
Shit, I mean,
You gotta do something,
We
man.
Take
gotta
an
show how the
ecstasy
footwork.
and fucking-
We gotta show how the footwork.
that's all you're getting out of me.
But yeah,
Crib
yeah.
walking. I mean, that's like the most.
Crip, man, free Crip, man.
That's the
man.
most
Both
extra
on
ass.
55th Street.
Now that's a crip walker right there. I don't think I ever really seen Brick Baby doing it. He'd be too off the lean. He don't know how to dance,
I don't think I seen Brick Baby crew walk either, but
And that's-
I'm pretty sure he nah.
and that's bad for his like
How y'all
demon
feel about
image.
the beef right now though? The Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Shit, I was rooting for Drake, but I guess we won, so fuck it.
Oh, you picked the side.
That's
Weed's crazy.
It wasn't we before, but now it's
Now
starting
the
to feel
LA
like,
is we.
LA won. I'll take it.
I feel like Kendrick is winning right now. I feel like the last song he fucked Drake up with, because he got like, we haven't had a hit song from Kendrick Lamar in a minute. So the fact that we got a hit song and it's a diss,
Yeah.
he kind of
And he
gave
got
him
everybody dancing though. He snapped with that.
That's
And listen, it's one thing for you to have a song that's saying that you're a pussy or a bitch or smoking on your dead homie or whatever. Imagine you got to worry about going to a club and there's a song calling you a pedophile, like a hit song.
Crazy.
A hit.
That's not like a problem that almost anyone's ever really had to deal with. And now Drake's having to deal with it. That's pretty fucking crazy.
But that's what's hot. That this is hot right now, though.
I know, and I think they learned that from the street rappers.
Facts.
They kind of got the idea. Oh, people really
dissing.
like. There's some value to this shit, you know. Like, like I don't think it's planned, but if it was planned, it would totally make sense that they planned it because it's been good for. Well, it's definitely been good for Kendrick's career. They're saying Drake's streams are actually down as a result.
They said that.
It said Kendrick's up 12%, Drake's down 5% or something.
And his like it got like over 1 million dislikes on the Heart Part 6.
Yo, I mean,
so they fuck
you got to get aggressive.
It's like we won't really be able to judge this for a while, but unless if Drake makes a miraculous comeback, okay. But it does kind of seem like Kendrick dealt him a very serious blow to his career. You know, like Kendrick could have signified the end of the Drake era.
The Drake era.
A 15-year era. Could be hanging in the balance. I'm not saying it's for sure, but I'm saying that nobody's ever hurt Drake like this.
This has been
nobody's
the Pusha thing, but I don't even think the Pusha thing mattered that much.
I think that was this the low.
This is worse.
Yeah,
this is worse. It's more like in front of everybody's eyes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. And niggas is actually getting killed. Well, not killed, but shot behind this shit, right?
Oh,
we didn't see
that's the scary part.
That's extra. That's extra. That's the extra sauce on that. The extra duck sauce.
Everyone last week was like, "This is the beef you want to see. No one's gonna get hurt from it."
Yeah.
And then this week now we got security guards getting shot up. So it's like, never know where this is going.
But that's just kind of funny. Like it's a gang beef where the people who are actually like the stars in it are too famous to like be in danger. So you got random ass workers getting shot. That's crazy. That's not normally how this goes.
That bitch like, man, I swear to God, bro, it's up there for Kendrick and them. They shot my security.
They took one of mine. I want 10 of them. They took one of mine. Yeah.
Word on the street is the weekend people doing the sliding though.
Come on, man. Word on the street is saying that.
Cash, they saying Cash XO. So look, Cash security guard got shot, and then Drake security guard got shot. So it's been like it ain't even Kendrick people. It's really like a Toronto thing going on.
It's gonna be a documentary about that.
Charlotte Ross working on it right now, probably.
Nah, but that shit is crazy. Like you got these mega stars, mega millionaires, and then they all have like a street level to it.
Yeah.
With us, it's like the rappers are like kind of like super close to the street shit. Normally, it's like harder to separate it, but I don't know. Prayers up.
This is hot right now, man. This is his back lit.
Come out with a diss, man. Who y'all think I should diss, man? If I was on some lyrical dissing shit, straight music.
Who your biggest op?
Who's the hottest GD? The hottest op.
Who the hottest GD?
Yeah.
Who is the hottest GD?
Rooga.
Yeah, you already dissed him.
Rooga.
Rooga the hottest GD right now, rapping.
Rooga the hottest GD?
Rapping? From Chicago, easily.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, I can't think of
what dude is Schoon Gang dude? What he is?
TC.
I don't know, but TC going crazy too.
What he is?
I don't know if he BD or GD. I don't know.
Damn, that's good. Y'all know if I'm BD or G?
We assume you're not a GD.
That's good though. Y'all don't know if he BD or GD.
I didn't think he was a GD.
Facts.
Yeah.
I felt like we would have heard more about that in that interview. So he's doing songs with Herbo and all this shit.
I think his career doesn't fall
Herbo don't do songs with GDs?
I don't think so, right?
Quiet moment.
Hey, I feel like we would know.
I ain't seen her really just.
He ain't do no songs with no GDs.
I mean, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Off the top.
Damn.
But I feel like with Matt Tiesk, I feel like his career doesn't stem from like the initial war in Chirac, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying?
But he a younger generation though.
So that's why I feel like their shit is kind of like a little different from what's going on.
So what side he on still? Because it's still so from y'all outside looking in, it's 2 sides or it's 3 sides?
3. All right, break that down. What do you mean 2 sides?
Yeah, you tell us.
I'm asking from y'all opinion. From y'all outside looking in, is it just a GD and a BD side?
No, it's way more complicated than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's always been more complicated than that, but now there's more reason for the fans to give a fuck about that because it's like there's more rappers now. And it's like a little bit messier. Before, if you knew about the BDGD shit, that was probably enough for you to understand like a large percentage of it.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's like, because even like West Side of Chicago got their own shit going on. It's probably like a GDBD war going on over there. I just feel like the Chief Keef E-Day 600 shit is kind of like the branch
man. God damn,
of what,
RP.
why everyone's keeping up with what's going on with.
So the people out west, y'all want to put them on a side?
I feel like they don't. I mean, it's not. I don't really know the relationships when it comes to like if they clicking up with anybody from South Chicago or whatever. But like, I don't know. It's kind of like they got their own thing going on. Like even you heard of Vaughn off 1700.
Yeah.
I mean, has he clicked up with anybody? I mean, I seen him Polo G hanging, so I don't know. But like other than that, he kind of got like his own separate wave going. If you ask me,
Hell yeah, that's good then.
Yeah,
that mean we broke the barrier. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we broke the mindset of what everybody think is just too sad and what Chicago is. They breaking the barrier, showing that Chicago is bigger and we got other shit going on besides the GD and BD so-called war.
That's definitely true. I definitely.
So
agree
shout
with
out
that.
to my city again. That's why I say I'm looking from the outside in too, and I see my city growing. So shout out all those artists we just named. You know what I'm saying? I hope they keep going up.
You showing a lot of growth too, though, man. Seem like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I be playing on the internet somewhere. It's like a game you just play on. You know what I'm saying? I don't take that shit really serious.
So-
no more.
You and Mimo squash shop beef?
Melvin, man.
Ah, see now, yeah, it ain't squash when you call him Melvin.
Melvin versus.
Why I gotta be Melvin?
That's his name.
Well, everybody call him Mimo.
Who call him Mimo?
I call him Mimo when I came here. I forgot his name was Melvin until you said it.
No, you didn't.
Now, I don't think of him as Melvin.
I call him Big Bro.
Mel. You call him Big Bro? You crazy.
He
the
said Big
motherfucker.
Bro.
That's my big bro.
I think Mimo made one of the hardest music. I mean, he made hard ass music.
Mimo, he make decent music. Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. He nice.
He raw.
Yeah,
That shit.
We ain't got no beef now. Me and Melvin ain't got no beef.
Where that
Ain't
shit
no
even
that.
stem from anyway? Because y'all really clicked up. Y'all
Yeah,
blocks
it's
and
like
shit.
I'm gonna put it like this, and I told this story before. I was fucking with Melvin. You know, my brother. Shout out my brother, Lil Vernon. When I got out of jail and shit, like over folk. You know, so basically, folks put me wanted me to show him the way, show him how to be loyal and make sure he's straight while he rapping and shit like that. Cause everybody think the bigger picture, like Dirk getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? Dirk is turning. We said this before. Dirk was turning into a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like we all synced it. So he's like folks was trying to get everything. Not saying on no gang shit. Folks was trying to bring everybody up. Dirk was trying to bring everybody up. So Lil Vernon told me slide on Melvin, let Mel, show him the way. So I was trying to help Melvin and get him to the studio, show him the way, but Melvin just be tweaking, folks. Some people just can't turn they goofy down. And Melvin don't know how to turn his goofy down. That's why he be in the position that he be in.
But give me an example of turn. Like, what do you do that you consider goofy? Because I don't really be seeing
Melvin
it.
do a lot of goofy shit. He talk too much. And then he had. Like Melvin will do a lot of talk here, dish your homies, woo, and then hide. And then when you see him, he don't have the same energy. See what I'm saying?
So it'd be the dissing shit
I seen them after. Go ahead.
Nah, so break down.
Okay,
you seen him?
I think when we got into it, Melvin was ducking his taco. Melvin do a lot of ducking his taco. But then I remember one time I see his I just happened to get behind his car on bro. And he'll tell you this story. I just happened to get behind his car. Bro, I'm in a car with somebody. I'm like, this could be that situation. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm like, do I really want to take it there? Do I really want to see him hard? Do I still got a little love for him? My little love outweighed the situation and shit. So I just when he parked the shit, I just watched him and shit. And then I was just like, I rolled past Melvin. He's like, who the fuck is that? And I just kept riding. He's like, man, I knew that was you. When I sent them afterwards. Because, before, rest in peace to E-Day, before E-Day got killed, me and him used to talk all the time. Our block, I said we close to Front Street, but we close to 602. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of they big homies is our big homies type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, our big homies came from they block type shit. It used to be A-Hay, then it was Brick City, then it was 600. So we got a lot of love between each other and shit. So I was talking to me and E-Day once saying out for a while after that Melvin shit. But we started talking and being together a lot before I moved from the rack and shit. And E-Day was like, man, folk, do me a favor, folk. He like, folk, leave that shit alone, folk. Bro, he like, do it for me, folk. Whoa.
E-Day told you to stop fucking with.
No, he said
Mimo.
No, he said
Stop beefing.
Yeah, like
stop beefing.
Yeah, like leave that shit alone, folks. Like he like this is exact words, folks. He like we brother for our blocks is like folks would be like our blocks is brother blocks, folks. Like we locked in, folks. Like we don't even supposed to be doing this shit like that, folks. We really putting shame on our block. We'll just leave that shit alone, folks. I'm like, oh man, you know him, cause everybody be getting into it with Melvin, cause he do be doing goofy shit. You feel me? But he like, I'm like, for you be getting into it too, for like, you know what he do, for that be him. Woo. He like, for do it for me, for like shake up on it, like you know when you shake up on some shit, you locking it in, like you like shake up on it, for. I'm like, all right, for.
But see, that kind of shit is what a gang is supposed to actually be able to do.
That really wasn't no gang shit, for. That was more like some brothers.
But you guys are like supposed to kind of be on the same page, right?
Yeah.
And like, you know, if a person who's like a higher up is able to tell two of the younger dudes like, hey, let's just cut that shit before it gets too crazy, that could be a good thing, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. It definitely like hell yeah, man. RP to E-Day. But yeah, when I actually synced them like after like 3-4 years, like before I pulled up to the place where he was at, everybody was calling me and shit like, yeah, Melvin here. I'm like, all right, what the fuck y'all keep telling me that for? I'm still finna slab. What's up? Yeah. They like, yeah, Melvin here. They said when up before I can't eat, woofing the shit. Man, y'all better not bring Benz or somebody gonna die in this bitch. You know, Melvin be woofing this shit. As soon as I pulled up, he was like, yo, bitch ass, start talking this shit. Yeah, yo, bitch ass. I stayed to my word. You know what I'm saying? That I got E-Day before he got killed. Picked up this little blick. He had a little blick on, touched his jewelry and shit just to see, you know, check the motherfucker temperature.
Oh, you picked up Mimo gun? Damn, come on.
Yeah, man. You good, man. You straight shorty. Yeah, man. All right.
Damn.
You saying you took it out of his waistline, or
No, I ain't take it out of his waistline.
his pocket, or was it sitting on the table? Or?
He's getting his shit dreaded. He's sitting getting his shit dreaded. Ooh.
But he trusts you enough to be getting his hair done.
Yeah, well, see. Yeah, let me see that. Oh, I see you. Got a little watch on. See.
That's how you let him know who's in charge here?
I ain't say that. I ain't say that.
I mean, as a temperature check, that's about as aggressive as it can possibly get. I actually can't really, I've never seen anything like that. I never even heard about anything like that. Feels like as soon as you touch the other person's gun, oh, Lord, something's going to happen.
But he vulnerable. He getting his hair done at this time, right? He's sitting there. You probably not even looking. You got to break down the scenario, because usually if you getting your hair done and shit,
really don't wanna
nigga eyes might be closed.
You get their hair done with their ass
When you get a
closed.
haircut and shit, sometimes the barber and shit, your barber might fucking, you know what I'm saying? Nigga might not just be paying attention.
Man,
You saying he was on a little walk nap or what?
no.
Oh.
He's wide awoke, if that's what you asked.
What?
Paying attention. If you, come on, man. If you feel like somebody, if you into it, somebody, something like that, you gonna be on point. Ain't no going to sleep. Ain't none of that.
Yeah, I'm going to have that pipe under the fucking barber
You be
curtain
having
thing.
pipes?
Yeah.
You be having pipes?
Don't worry about me. This is about you.
I don't be having pipes and shit like that.
You need a little ass gun to fit in here.
Yeah, can I get that jacket, bro?
It's just a Dickies jacket.
All right,
but
can I see it? Can I wear it? So to do it?
right now, mid-pod? Listen, you're not going to Mimo me, buddy. He's trying to impress everybody. Damn.
Go Mimo me.
Sorry, Mimo.
That need to be a line.
I don't want
in
to
a
turn you
rap.
to a verb. My
That
bad.
need to be in a rap.
Is that a verb?
Niggas not gonna
Adjective.
Mimo me.
No, it's a verb.
Mel.
Okay.
What?
Mimo me's crazy. Shout out to Mimo, man.
Oh yeah.
Shit, I got a few more for you though. Yeah, so recently it was a video that had leaked where you was in jail. You know, I think shout out Red, shout out Humor, one of them leaked it.
Yeah.
You was finna get in a fight with Fat Shawty, and then Wooski just come out. He jumped the gate or jumped the fence or balcony actually. He
But
get down.
jump the gate, jump the fence.
He just came out of nowhere like Superman, just like where the fuck?
I think they had that plan. I was looking at the video and shit because this what happened, bro.
What year are we talking for the people?
16.
So this is OG Wooski.
I don't even know, bro. I ain't never know. I ain't never know.
This is OG Wooski.
I ain't never know. But so this was a scenario. One of the guys, his name Dookie from TYB too.
Yeah.
He in a famous picture with Vaughn when they was locked up and shit. But I was on Division 6 and shit. Folks was walking past and shit. We was in the rec room and shit. I had just got over there like a day. And folks like, yeah, man, there's some motherfuckers from EBTSDL over here. Whoa. So I'm like, shit. Folks, they division, I mean, they Deck was walking past and shit like that. So I'm like, shit, I don't know. I just got over here. So I'm like, hey, who from STL? Who from EBT over here? So we in the rec room and shit. I'm like, who from STL? Ain't nobody saying shit. Ooh. I'm like, folks, it must not be nobody over here. Ooh.
Yeah.
So folks go on this little deck. They walking past and shit. So I'm walking, we walking back to the deck and shit. And my celly at the time, I ain't even know the nigga. He like, man, woo, them ones, woo. I'm like, oh yeah, well, they ain't say shit. So I get back on the deck. The police still on there, as y'all can see on the camera and shit. Get back on the deck and shit. He already put me on game who it was and shit. But they already planning, so I guess Wooski that went up the stairs and whatever the case may be. Fat Shorty came walking up on me and shit. So I just cracked his ass. Cause I just wanted to bag him up though. Cause the police right here, so ain't no sense of over front of the move. You feel what I'm saying? They could have waited till the police left and then we could have did what we did. You know what I'm saying? They could have did what they did and I was gonna stand on business. But he's walking up on me, so I cracked him and shit like that. Bagging him back, I bag back, I get hit, I bag back, the police swarm. That's about it. But I don't know why the fuck Wooski was pointing at me at the end of the little shindig or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he was pointing at me for. Like, he the one. I ended up going to the hole and shit. That was the first time I seen one of the guys from 600. What the fuck is his name? That be with Durgan though.
Buka?
Yeah, Buka. I seen Buka when I went to the hole. Buka and Dookie was at the hole and shit.
So you ain't know who Fat Shorty was though?
Hell no.
Or you didn't know who Wooski was either at the time?
I didn't know who Wooski or Fat Shorty was.
So you was just in there like, I'm finna fight somebody from STL just cause that's just what it is?
Yeah. Like, that's just what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Is there something in your head that like when dudes get out of jail, do they want to get revenge for shit that happened in jail? Or is shit that happened in jail kind of like whatever?
Shit that happened in jail be whatever to me. Cause like, I don't know, it depends on the scenario. But shit in jail, I be so happy to get out, folk. I don't be thinking about none of that shit. I'll be happy to get out with my family, and then whatever. It be like when you get out of jail, it be so much going on. You gotta reprogram yourself, cause it's like with a 6 month or a year thing. So much shit didn't change. Niggas that you was cool with, y'all ain't cool with. I come back to the crib. Four of them that stole a pipe from this block. Now we into it with this block. Four of them that did this, robbed him. Now we into it with them. Folks got shot in the leg. Now we got all type of shit. So I took it aback like, that shit was crazy.
Niggas got to relearn who the new ops is and all type of shit.
Who we cool with, who we not. But a lot of niggas like, that's key points and a lot of members, they could squash a lot of shit. So we had some little shit going on with different hoods and shit that I had to like, nah, we ain't finna do that. Let's go holler at phone and get this shit. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like that. But everybody be acting like jail be, crazy. Shit, like in the rack, it do be crazy, but I done had a lot of chill moments while I'm down laughing in jail. Like my celly be funny as hell. We just did that bitch cool. You feel what I'm saying? We want to go home and shit, but I'll be making the best of situations whenever I'm in jail.
Mm.
How do you think you was able to survive Chicago so long? You think jail was played a big part in that?
And yeah, because when you go away for a minute, like whenever you go away, I try to do that way of thinking that I was in jail outside in the world. Because whenever you go away, you start like, I need to do this. I can't be doing this no more. I need to do this because I'm gonna end up in this situation. So when I got out, I just start living like that. Like, I'm not finna be in a position where I'm like, damn, I should have did this no more. I'm gonna go ahead and do it while I'm out. Type shit.
Definitely.
Shit, one more question I got too. How you and 22 G's beef started and shit? Where that stem from?
Man, he's a New Yorker. He loves it out there.
No, but he was signing niggas from New York, and then he wasn't fucking with the dude you signed us on, or
No.
maybe because he a GD.
That's what I was gonna say when you were saying Rooga. I'm like, well,
Yeah, it's
Matter
like
Matter of fact,
G's in
it's
the
because he
mix.
was fucking with Rooga, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Him and Rooga did a song or something linked
yeah,
up.
I really didn't like that. That was one of the things I really didn't like. Like, why you coming out here like getting into this shit? Ain't no motherfucker going to New York talking about, yeah, fuck whoever K or nothing like that. We don't do that shit. Why you coming here doing that shit? But the GDs, bro, I ain't gonna lie, folk. I'm motherfucker like roaches, bro. Them
So you
bitches
don't even
be
like
everywhere.
the New York GDs?
Do I like the New York GDs? The old me don't. The new me, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
right?
all
'Cause you were telling us that you want to just go by Benzo now.
Yeah. I was gonna go by Benzo.
So are you kind of over the whole war, all this gangbanging shit?
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah,
seeming old now.
I'm older. I'm 35 years old, bro. What I look like, and my son 15. I moved him out the city so he went gangbang and shit like that. I got to be an example out here. I got to be an example to my family, not even just my son, the females in my family, everybody. I got to be an example out here. I can't be just doing the same shit like I'm going to end up locked up for a long ass time. That shit retarded. I ain't on that.
Like,
Bro.
I totally understand you having problems with people that are like literally, there's been warfare and bloodshed between different hoods. But then when you like extend that to New York and you're like, I don't like the GDs in New York just because they go by the same name as the gang that I'm in it with, even though there's almost no overlap or no connection. I don't know. It seems kind of silly. Seems like it should be easy to outgrow that.
It is silly, and I did outgrow it. But I was just, when I did go to New York though, my cousin GD, his ass was with me and shit. He ain't want me like, I wanted to go to 22 G's hood and shit. Like you need to leave my GDs alone. That shit. Shout out my cousin.
You wanted to go to his hood to what? Just hang out or take somebody's soul or what?
Take somebody's
soul.
You want to come back with some souls?
No Diddy.
No.
No Diddy.
That's right where your mind went, huh?
No.
You can't go on vacation in New York and then just slide for a little bit.
No, New York had to. I don't see how they be sliding. It's hard.
Hell yeah, that's the most
fucking
surveillance covered city in the world, bro.
You can't get no high speeds, nothing.
I don't understand how everybody be killing each other in all these cities, but in New York especially, that's the most fucking cops you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah, bro. Then it say, when I first went to New York, I'm looking at the cops' car and shit. It's like, you turn somebody in, you get a reward and all type of shit. Like, that's a big snitchville. Like, I ain't know none of that. That's why I couldn't fuck with that artist too, because the shit that he doing and the shit the way he going about get me caught up in some shit that I ain't got nothing to do with. Like, I ain't trying to get caught up in whatever going on in New York. I fuck with New York, but no, it's too much.
How you feel about all the snitching that's been going on in Chicago lately?
You see the ops. The GDs is funny, shout out to the real GDs, Shout out to the real GD, because I be having all type of St. Louis, down south Tennessee GDs in my DM, like GD7, stand up for the GD. We don't play that shit.
We should have just said Offset earlier when we were talking about the biggest GD.
Oh, word.
Sorry, Ruga, but
yeah, Offset is.
But we were talking about biggest GD from Chicago.
Okay, yeah. But like I was saying, like, shout out to the real G's, bro. I fuck with all gangs, bro. I don't care what you is. I fuck with all gangs as long as you real.
You think Duke Deuce is bigger than Ruga?
Yeah.
Probably,
bigger
right?
than him. Come on, bro.
Everybody bigger than
He
him.
is. He just fat. I want to beat his ass.
Just fat.
Damn.
I just want to beat his ass. But yeah, man. What you just said? What was the last question?
Fucking thrown off. So it was something about 22 G's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You probably went.
We went somewhere else on phone.
22G is hard, man.
But yeah,
I love his music.
I fuck with his beats.
I'm gonna go listen to
He
him.
was the,
Come on, go listen.
Lyrical Lemonade shit, wasn't he? When you had took the picture with Adam.
No,
I'm glad you said that because you said, all right, he showed me a picture of you and him at Lyrical Lemonade from a few years ago.
When you used to be a what they call them shave head motherfuckers,
Skinheads.
When you used to be a skinhead.
Skinhead at the music
What
festival.
you was doing that though? Did you have a show then? You had the podcast then?
We did
That was like
okay.
the first or
We
second
did
one.
coverage at the festival, at the Lyrical Lemonade Festival, but then also we did like a pop-up shop, right? Like
Yeah.
200 kids wait in line, take pictures, whatever, all that type of shit. Some kid gave me fake lean. But then like the next day, this should have been the most epic day. I had FBG Doug and then fucking Lil Reese doing interviews.
You did?
And then they both bailed on me, so I didn't get either interview.
Damn.
But man, if I had got that shit, that would have been so
Around that time.
legendary. A 2018 interview with both of them in Chicago.
That was
would've been
decent.
crazy.
Kiddo Curry was performing in.
I feel like I probably could have got either interview if I hadn't tried to book both
Both of
interviews.
them,
You know, even though they were like mad hours apart, because like I think they knew. And
So
they,
you was just still hustling though, just getting it going. Was it no jumper then?
yeah,
It's always been no jumper.
pretty much, yeah.
How would a No Jumper pop-up go in Chicago in 2024?
How would it go?
Yeah, you think we'd be good to do a pop-up and shit out
Hell
there?
yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I respect both of y'all, bro. Y'all really like, I appreciate even being up here. Y'all really like putting light on the city.
Appreciate it.
Like for real, bro, that people not doing. Like shout out to 16 Shot 'em and shout out to
DJU.
DJU. You see what I'm saying? They doing
Truth
their
teller.
thing. Truth teller. They everybody doing their thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like we need that, bro. For real. Just more music. All the artists out there in Chirac, man. Just keep putting out music, man. Keep putting out content. Just believe in yourself. Like y'all got it, bro. I'm watching y'all. Y'all doing it.
Stay out the way. Stay out of
the way.
jail.
Hell yeah.
So you left Chicago at what point?
About 3 years ago.
And how's that going for you? Is it boring? Is it just
It's,
nice to be away from all the bullshit?
Hell yeah, bro. Let's like, I had to move because I'm watching my son getting older. His little cousin gang banging.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like my little cousin, man, he out there gang banging right now. He only 13. He only go to school. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get him to move out to where I'm at and shit. But hell yeah, I had to get my kids away. My girl had anxiety. You see what I'm saying? Like from the bullshit I'm into it, but the ops, the guys, she's seeing shit. She done seen Get Well Soon, my brother Shaq 3. She done seen like folks got shot in the head, folks. You know what I'm saying? He's still alive. You know what I'm saying? But she done seen him laid out, shot in the head like he ain't moving. Folks them had to pick folks up and take them to the hospital, all type of shit. Like she done seen the shit. Like she had bad anxiety. And I seen that one day I just sat back and thought about it like, I ain't being no good man. Like not only for me, I ain't being a good man for myself. I'm not being a good man to my wife. I'm not being a good man to my children.
By sticking around a place
By
that you
sticking around a
don't,
place I
you
know.
don't have that much of a reason to stick around besides your image amongst your peers, right?
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. That's
and
real.
that my image do mean something, but do it mean more than my family? Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she sitting here telling me like, I don't want to stay here. I want to move. I want to get out of here. Ooh, it's like I'm gonna lose my wife. I'm fucking around. Then my kids, I'm watching my baby mom from O Block, so my kids stay in the O Block. You know what I'm saying? Then she moved from O Block to All Gale Gardens. Like it ain't no fucking difference for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. I'm like, man, I gotta make a move. So shout out to Zoo. You know what I'm saying? He put me on to some people that could help me get a crib out there in the A. It was a big move. I was scared. I was nervous. Like, I don't want to move. You feel what I'm saying? I want to stay right here. But I had to do it for the family. And it's been the best decision I made so far.
Really?
As far as my kids, they in a good school. Shout out to my baby mama because she let me get my kids. You feel what I'm saying? She let me have my kids and raise my kids. You
Is
know
she
what I'm
still in
saying?
Chicago?
She stayed out there.
She's still in Chicago.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So she giving me the opportunity to like, I trust you with my kids to raise them and do stuff like that. Even though she know I had all the shit going on, but I'm in a better position. So shout out to her for that. So
Moving away from Chicago, what did it do mentally for you though?
moving away from Chicago freed my mind, my soul, my heart. Like, not saying that I don't got to be on point in Georgia. It's just like, it's way different, bro.
You
It's
gotta
way
wake up on point in a rap.
Hell yeah, it's like you gotta
up.
wake up and here I go. Please, Lord, let everything
Then make
go
it
right
home
today.
safe.
Please let me be able to make it home and woo. Like, hell yeah. You know, I love the action. Like, I was the action type of person. I wanted to be here when the action go on. You feel what I'm saying? So I could make sure everything be straight. That's how I felt like I was. But it was time. Nah, man, Georgia, I'm cool. Except for that bullshit ass case for that shit fucked me up. I'm like, man.
But you want to leave Georgia now?
Hell no, I'm cool.
Oh, you still fucking with it?
Hell yeah, that part. It's like parts of Georgia's. Excuse me.
Up north Georgia, that's definitely where you don't want it. That's probably they extra hard.
That was out south too. That was in Fayette County.
Oh yeah,
like
damn.
Clayton County and shit like that. Hell yeah, that's not the spot.
Reason I brought that up, you showed me that picture. You said that same year you seen Adam, y'all almost got into it with somebody at Summer Smash.
Oh yeah.
We was talking about that off camera.
Niggas almost got took.
Because that's what I always wonder about that festival is like, does that shit happen? Because it's like, it's right in the middle of Chicago. But I'm going to be honest, the year I went, I saw very, very few people that looked like they were from a neighborhood in Chicago. I'm going to be real. I mean, it's like 80% white kids. Let's start there.
Kevo up there, he was icy as hell. Man, Kevo almost got took.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Oh, so that's who almost got it.
Man, Kevo almost got somebody got took that day. But Man, Kevo almost got took.
Oh, shit.
It was a couple motherfuckers. I seen Ace Boogie with the hoodie. He ain't almost get took, though, because motherfucker had respect for it because he was doing songs with Dirk and shit like that. But some other little miscellaneous motherfuckers, they got took. For sure. But shout out to Kiddo Curry. Y'all need to get him up here. He was saying with Whack 100. He performed that day. He was with Blueface and them.
Oh, really?
You don't know who Kiddo Curry is?
I heard the name, but I never listened to him.
Yeah. Hell yeah. He go crazy. Well, he ain't been doing no music. Drop some, bitch. Yeah.
I'm glad y'all ain't robbed my boy Bandman though, man.
Man. I ain't gonna lie.
Or me.
You don't be wearing
I just
jury.
said I was the one doing the rob.
Whoever it was.
Right, whoever
I'm just
it was.
glad,
But,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
But
You think
yeah.
that shit was Moisey though?
Ooh. I heard
think
you
that shit
wearing
was
fake. You think it
Moisey.
was Moisey night though? Honestly.
I would have been mad.
I'm not a jewelry expert. So, Bandman Kevo,
Oh, you trying to, all right.
you got real abs. You got real jewelry.
Check.
You got real followers, as far as I know.
Check.
He be
Everything
into
real.
the bag.
Yeah, I fuck with what are you doing? I'm just saying he could have got took.
Right.
I don't know why it didn't happen. I don't know why. I don't know.
God is good.
All the time.
Big folks is good. Big folks was probably watching over
Oh yeah,
him.
big folks with him too.
Big folks won't win with him. But what that would have meant?
Big folks one of them big GDs out there. What you mean?
Here you go.
He is though. He one of the older guys. Then he put a lot of people on and shit.
Okay. But what do that mean though to somebody that need it or want it?
Facts.
Listen, I don't know. He told me a story about getting kidnapped by some
yeah,
Mexicans. So
he
he
said
drove
that.
into a building and they died and
Damn,
crazy shit.
that's
shot a nigga in the head.
I should come up with a story like that.
You don't believe
about
it?
that. I should have thought about that before I came. Like a raw ass story where I got kidnapped by some Mexicans and got robbed.
So
and
you
shit.
think he's lying?
A plug and shit. No, it's a good story.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get the people watching like, ooh, he got kidnapped. And you know, somebody else gonna tell the story. Like, yeah, you know, Ben, I mean, what's his name?
Big folks.
Big folks got kidnapped. That's a good storyline. Because the internet, bro, you could fool them. You could fool the internet, bro.
We got 1090 Jakes out now, so it's only so much fooling you could do.
What that mean?
Niggas is getting paperwork pulled and shit. It's only so much fooling you could do till it's gonna catch up.
By the end, you might be rich.
I mean, yeah.
It's all about getting out this shit.
So you think Big folks just lying, or he just told a story?
I don't know him, but this shit sound crazy.
Definitely sounded crazy. But I've had that many times on this podcast where somebody tell me a crazy ass story. And then at some point in the future, somebody will be like, you really believe that? And I'll be like, God damn it. Now that I think about it, the fact that I was so impressed by the story does make me also feel like, fuck, maybe that didn't. Because Rico Reckless had a story about back in the day. I didn't know shit. He told me that he went to the gas station, sees a fan. They start asking him for a photo or whatever. But then I forget. They said something disrespectful. So he goes out and he like gets in his car and dips or whatever. And then they fucking shoot. He was in an Uber
on video
and
or
they
something?
shoot and they fucking hit him in the shoulder into the Uber from like a block away or some shit. And I'm thinking that's the craziest story ever. Then I forget who. Somebody was like, you really believe that? I'm like, ah, fuck. That does sound a little hard. But then I asked him and he's like doubled down on it over and over. So I don't know.
Rico be moving. I believe
I
it.
fuck with Rico.
Reckless.
Yeah.
Where's
What
Reckless?
up? He was We was supposed to do a song before too.
Rico be out here. He probably somewhere out in LA right now. He be
Probably
moving.
he be moving around and shit.
Shout out Reckless. So do you feel like is drill music dead or is it just waiting for the next
Hell no,
uptick?
drill music ain't dead, bro. It's going. It's still going, especially Sosa. Then Sosa just dropped.
Facts.
Yeah.
Sosa back.
Dropped last night.
I think him and Dirk finna.
That's what they're
finna get it
saying.
going.
If Dirk and him do the collab album or something, that's gonna go crazy.
Man, that's gonna be stupid.
And they do
bro.
the tour.
Even just a song.
I think they
would be
finna go.
insane.
A song's not
I think
enough.
Sosa finna go on tour.
But a song would be
It's a
such
start.
a big deal
It
that it
gotta
would be
a
fucking
right
nuts.
song though.
It
Fo.
gotta-
That's probably why they ain't do it yet, because it gotta be the right song, for it gotta go crazy.
Yeah.
They gotta go crazy.
It gotta
yeah.
go crazy because it can't be mediocre. They gonna be like, and then
Did you listen to the Sosa album? What was your thoughts on it?
I was supposed to.
Came
I'm
out
gonna
last night.
I'm gonna listen to it on the way back to one.
I listened to it. You got some slaps on there.
Yeah.
How many?
It's a start. It's a start.
It's a start.
It's a start.
Sosa
A lot
just
of people
be-
are saying it's amazing. I don't know though. I didn't hear it yet.
They say Sosa just be chilling, man. Sosa just rich.
No, you want to know the fucking crazy thing about Sosa is that he did an Apple Music interview. I seen like a 1 minute clip, and I've never seen him looking this sober and this clear headed. You know, like the whole time you ever seen him in an interview, he's got the dreads in his face and he's smoking, and he like ain't really trying to answer the questions or whatever. He's sitting there talking like a normal person, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Like, where
like
is
it or
this?
love it?
It's fucking amazing. He
Yeah.
sounds super smart, and like, it's just so weird to see him like that now. I've never seen that side of him. Like, kind of in real life, I've seen that side of him, of him just having normal conversations, but definitely not on camera.
Okay, who y'all think the Mount Rushmore Chirac is?
Chief Keef.
Yeah, he flipped it on.
Hold on,
Lil Durk. Yeah, he
One
took
at a
your
time.
question.
One at a
Chief
time.
Keef, Lil Durk, King Von, and then question mark.
That's in the order.
No,
Not
no,
necessarily.
no
no.
particular
okay.
order.
But
No,
I
you
feel like
gotta
those three are
put
the,
no question mark. Just name. It's 4, right?
Yeah.
Name the 4.
I mean, spot number 4,
No, yeah.
I kind of, part of me feels like it should be Duck. Part of me feels like I'm just kind of giving it to him so that there'll be a little GD representation on the
Right.
top
Feet
4.
to the fire.
I just don't know if I like 100% if that would last.
Pick.
If I really started looking into
Feet
it.
to the fire.
I'll give it to Duck for the time being though.
Okay.
Damn, that's hard. I gotta put 5 in there, but I kind of got the same
No,
list.
yeah, 4, 5.
But I'm going
4.
I'm going Vaughn number 1.
Okay. Ain't no particular order.
Well, I fuck it, but I got Vaughn number 1. Then I got Dirk. After Dirk, I got Sosa, and then I gotta go.
Herbo.
I'm going with Herb and Duck.
Let me get.
I'm going. Nah, he said.
You gotta say one.
I'm going Herb then. I'm going Herb.
Herb is a way bigger artist than Doug, so
Okay.
it's like ultimately you should give it
off
to
of
him.
that. I'm giving it to him because
See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
But Drill Duck was just one of them niggas. Like he was just like on the drill side. He meant more for drill culture than I think what Herb is doing. Herb went more mainstream. But if we just gonna talk on a whole, like I feel like him going mainstream kind of got to put him on the Mount Rushmore. You feel me?
Who?
Herb.
All right. Who you say?
I say Sosa, Dirt, Herb, and I'm gonna go with you because when you drop and you be dissing, you be talk crazy. You make niggas mad, folks. Those make niggas mad.
I wouldn't put me on there. I'm gonna get back on my shit, but I'll go Von. No, Sosa first. I ain't gonna lie. Sosa cracked this bitch wide open. Sosa, Dirk, Von, and y'all tweaking. Polo G.
see,
I fuck with Polo
he
G.
crossed my mind, but I also feel like I don't know. Has he had like? Has he? I don't know. It's
Is
just
he-
like it's a
listen,
shorter career.
It's
It's a shorter career, but look what he did.
no, huge song.
But he ain't did more than Herb yet so far.
He ain't did more than
Facts.
her.
He Herb been around for like bro,
Yeah.
East Side shit with King Louis.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like I really
Yeah,
been paying attention.
when
Like,
shit was
Y'all
lit.
keep on
Yeah.
sleeping on Polo G though. Folks.
nah, I'm a fan. I fuck with him. Like, don't get me wrong.
I
But
think he's amazing, but also this is my part of the thing with Polo G is that I feel like he should be bigger than he is, even though he's pretty damn big.
If he was out during that era, I think it'd be more respect on his name. Herb was out in that era,
I
2014.
mean, if he was rapping
2015.
like that in 2012, hell yeah, it would be
That's what
fucking
I'm saying.
gigantic. He came in a little too late for
How
show,
old was
but
he in? 9? 10?
you feel like Polo G bigger than Reese?
It's Polo. Ooh, I ain't say my boy Reese.
Because you didn't say Reese, but you
Musically,
put
yes.
I ain't say
music. I'm just
What
saying
we
we're just talking about
music?
Mount
It's a
that's the
Rushmore.
only thing
difference,
with Polo G is like he do be like talking about street shit, but he's not like a full on like
Okay, but
drill
look,
smoking on
So look,
everybody.
it's a difference between if what we saying then. It's musically and it's the drill.
Yeah.
Drill.
That's why I'm
So
saying
two
drill.
different-
Is he bigger than? Is
It's
he
drill.
bigger
Drill.
than
Is
Reese?
he bigger than Reese? No.
The influence now.
Yeah, so that's why.
It's
right.
Reese, folks.
Facts.
Like y'all gotta understand. Everybody, like a lot of the guys, been them niggas, folk. And that's my boy, folk. I don't phone them. Like when he got shot, folk. That shit was crazy, folk.
But you know what's crazy is if Juice WRLD had came into the rap game and he had made drill music for 6 months and then basically switched into the style that he blew up with, we would all have to include him, right?
I
know it's different. He's from a different background and everything. But like, let's say he really came out and his first song was dissing everybody that his neighbor didn't get along with or whatever, then you would put him in that category.
I can't even see him dissing.
I know, it's hard to imagine.
I can't see him dissing.
I be seeing him drop the race.
It's not him, like, really, but he was just having too much fun.
Now, if he was really from No Limit, I'm putting him in there.
See?
If he was really from No Limit,
he not really from No Limit.
But you only
I
gotta
feel
change.
like they kind of like embraced him and signed him, so he kind of like just took on they ops or whatever and just kind of like have fun with it, but like, nah, I don't really think so.
But it's like if you change a few little elements of his story, then we would have to put him in the.
Or if we say, what's the Mount Rushmore of Chicago?
Yeah, that's
just without just mainstream.
Because then you gotta start talking about these old
and,
heads and shit. Yeah.
Nah, but I feel like Juice WRLD is bigger than the Common. And
I don't want to have to compare Chief
sure.
Keef and Common.
Yeah,
it's too different. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
But
it feels like a waste of time.
Last question that's in like this. Overall, not even drill. Not even drill.
I'm trying to double back on
I think Adam got another interview, but we got some more. We can keep going.
My bad. Go ahead.
On the overall mainstream wise, who do you feel like is the Mount Rushmore of Chicago and whole? Like, not even just drill wise.
All right, not just drill.
Just mainstream success. Who put on the most for Chicago?
Sosa. Dirk. Herb. You said mainstream.
Yeah.
Kanye.
Yeah, I'm about to say you high right now.
I'm finna say Kanye.
All right, for sure.
I didn't mainstream. I gotta take Herb out and put Kanye and Polo G.
Over Juice?
Over Juice, yeah. I don't think Juice from Chicago, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Well,
like in a bird. He went to school like in a bird.
I don't think he from Chicago.
Yeah, I gotta claim him.
Okay.
He got this claiming shit, bro.
Okay.
I gotta
Niggas
claim.
from the burbs is not from Chicago.
So he not from Chicago though?
I don't think he is.
What burb he from? I don't know. I just always thought he was from Chicago.
I don't know. That's the beauty of his music, for it outshine all that shit. That's what I'm saying. That's why I need an artist like that.
Yeah.
On phone. But shout out to my artists, all of them in South Carolina though, man. On the checkout.
We got 30. We got Tufo Guapo. We got Jack Boy. We got Rico. We got a couple of artists. Shout out to the President Swerve. We got a lot of people though.
I don't think he ever introduced your name.
I'm DJ.
Blackgate.
No,
I just DJ.
I don't need to do that.
With the label, you know what I'm saying? Like that. That's all. That's what we working on. We working on Check Out Music Group, which is our label that we working on. Like he just named some of the artists. We got shout out to the artists that's Blackgate too though, Moolah, you know, SD, Free Murder.
Yeah.
We got
give them your Mount Rushmore, your block on the music though, real fast. Put them on.
Yeah. Who else we need to get up here?
Oh, y'all need to get Nardo, Lil Nard out here. Y'all need to get Blackgate Moolah. You know, he got a lot of shit with 22 and now. What I say, Moolah, Nardo. We ain't got too many rappers. Lil Blast. That's it. Our CEO, Lil Micah, he out there. That's about it. Right. On the block site. On block too. But I want to shout out a couple other blocks too. Shout out TMC Slab, man. Y'all heard of Slab? He from the same block. What's his name?
What's folks' name?
What's the nigga name that just got locked up with the pipes in New York and shit like that? He from the rack.
Lil Zay.
Lil Zay. He from the same block as Lil Zay. Yeah, I ain't never heard of Slide.
No, I gotta
look up TMC. Yeah, check in your TMC Slide. Y'all know who else y'all need up here? 2-4. Smashville. Why y'all ain't get him up here?
Put me on.
He got the history, man. He got a history.
Look, Smashville, folk. He the one did all Sosa first video, Dirt first videos.
Oh, you're a cameraman?
Yeah, the cameraman. I think Melvin mentioned him before. He told him to rap. But yeah, y'all got to get Smashville up. He dropping all the behind the scenes footage. He got behind the scenes footage with Vaughn, Top, everybody, bro. Like y'all need to tune in with a lot of more. It's a lot of more motherfuckers. I'm gonna send it to y'all. I'm gonna send a link to y'all. Adam, let me send me your number too, bro. I'm gonna send you some shit too. Y'all got to tap in like with the legends of Chicago, folks. Since y'all doing it and we love what y'all doing, y'all getting everybody an opportunity. it's a lot of more motherfuckers that need the opportunity too.
It just take that like one thing. Free my boy Tay Savage.
Yeah.
He hit me all the time and tell me,
Free
"Hey,
Tay
bring this
Savage.
person up."
Free
Like
Tay Savage.
even if you don't fuck with him, he'll be like, "Yo, bring this person up," or tap in with him. So it just take more niggas hit me up.
Hell
And
yeah.
we'll tap in with him. You know what I'm saying? We ain't choosing no sides. Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Another thing I want to say, free my homie Quack. He from Blackgate and shit. They got him on a bogus murder that he ain't do. The same police that was just on BA case. He just got out from folks. I don't know if y'all watching the Zoo page and shit. He just got out from doing 10 years. He been on the news, everything. They had him with a bogus murder that he been down for 10 years for. They just freed him because the shit wasn't him. So the same police that was on Quack case, Sylvester Hayes, if y'all females want to look him up or whoever want to look him up and help him out, he got some people that's helping him out right now that's on appeal. We need Sylvester Hayes home, just like they just freed BA.
Wait, they did free BA?
Yeah, BA out. He from
But is he
Not 757.
Oh, it's a different BA. Never mind.
oh, who was that?
757 BA.
Oh yeah, I did see a little
He did
bit
an
of that.
interview and they caught him for a 2017 murder like right after the
That
interview.
shit scary,
real.
bro.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, because if you got away with doing something like that for 7 years, wouldn't you think you probably got away with it?
Bro, that's that shit. When I seen that shit, like that shit fucked me up though. Cause like, what happened?
Niggas be hot.
They've been looking for him
And the
for a
crazy
while,
thing
I
is-
think.
You think? I don't think they've been looking for him though. You think they've been
That's
looking
what
for
they
him for
said.
7 years?
mean,
They said that.
Well, actually, I also heard somebody was telling recently they got like new information recently from some snitch. So I'm not sure
this
exactly how it
snitching
went
shit
down.
is crazy.
And the crazy thing, it wasn't even his interview. It was really just
Yeah.
TTB Ned's interview, and he just happened to just sit in on it.
Okay, so y'all think it's stirred from the interview?
I don't know where it stirred from, but
Listen,
I mean,
if I'm a detective in Chicago and I see this dude that we're technically is wanted on No Jumper, I might think like, oh man, we should go get that motherfucker, you know? So I wouldn't really surprise me.
if you see somebody on TV, it could it's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? Like if they were looking for him, but I don't know.
Well, you know, another thing I'm seeing though, a lot of these like COs and police officers now, they like in tune. Like they know about just think about it. You 40, you know about the drill culture and all
It's
that
so
shit like
mainstream
that.
now.
That's what I'm saying. So now the police, that's how I think the police had got up on us because they're like, maybe not necessarily me in a video when we caught that case in Georgia. They was like, oh, this what's the name? I know him. And they pulled it up. And then they was like, oh yeah, send this to the DA. Let's get a case on them. They went OTF, like they saying I'm OTF and shit like that. Like all in my case, all in my paperwork, all on in court.
Just attaching you to the shit.
Just attaching me to the shit. That made me know. Like even when we got locked up in the COs, they was like, "Oh, you OTF and woo." Like, why is y'all talking about all that? And that's some music shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they definitely
Fucks be hating though, bro.
I
Be
mean,
hating.
think about like what solving crimes is like for them on a normal basis. Like they go into work, they got to just fill out these mountains of paperwork and shit. And then they also watch YouTube documentaries that makes like solving crimes seem really fun. And it's like all laid out there for you. It's got clips from the videos, everything. It's like for them, it probably just is like a fantasy version of what being a cop was supposed to be like. That you got all these people at home working on solving these crimes for you.
facts. That's crazy.
Well, a lot of people be making up shit too. That shit make the game fucked up though. Like,
What
they
y'all
make up
think
a lot
about
of
all this
shit.
snitching shit going on with the ops?
What
Why
you
the
mean, like,
GD
just-
snitching?
It make y'all job easier because y'all got more shit to talk about now though, right? 'Cause
I mean,
they make
it just-
you right.
It is what it
Yeah,
is. I don't know. It ain't got nothing to do with me, right?
Yeah.
That's
I look at it like
crazy.
this. I'm gonna ask you, like, motherfuckers be. I'm gonna address this shit because everybody be like Officer Remo and all that type of shit.
Officer Remo, I ain't never heard
I
of
ain't
that.
heard.
Go read the
that
comments. They say that shit all the time.
I gotta stop myself from liking those comments sometimes.
Nasty
No, he a
word.
troll.
I
Nasty
want to
word.
like it, but
This how I look at it. Like, I'm asking shit that niggas done put out there on YouTube. I don't like. Shout out my boy 1090J. Shout out Charlie Ross. I don't do any type of looking up a nigga government. None of that shit. The shit that I'm looking up, like if I do a Blackgate, if I do an interview with you, I search you on YouTube. A lot of shit gonna pop up, so I just pull from that shit. So it's like niggas is making it easier for the police if everything's on YouTube and niggas is tweeting shit. It's like how much of an officer you really gotta be to really just look at a fucking YouTube video.
For the record, I'm not a gang member. I never did nothing, ever. I'm just a regular guy, take care of my kids. I came up in the hood, and I'm out of it.
For the record, I'm not the police. I ain't never even called the police.
I did a couple times.
Whoa.
But sometimes you do gotta call the police.
I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I literally just never had to.
I live next door to a crack house. Wow. I called the cops. They got rid of them motherfuckers like a week later.
Why you do that though?
Because my whole front yard was covered in crackheads.
So that's the reason why you did, because your front yard was covered in crackheads?
Yeah, I was sick of it.
Okay.
But as a civilian, niggas ain't
Right.
He could do that.
This is like 10 years ago, but I don't feel nothing. What the fuck do I care?
But y'all don't care about people snitching and stuff like that though?
I mean, do I care? Does it change how I view somebody? For sure. As a person, on my personal level, I don't really like commit any kind of criminal conspiracies, so I'm not really all that worried about it. But an interesting thing for me would be, what would it be like to hire a snitch? Would that make No Jumper a less desirable place to work if you had to be like kind of sitting side by side with somebody who told, like, as a real gang member, like with Brick Baby, would he want to sit next to somebody who told on a podcast? I don't know. I'm thinking, long term, I don't know. I don't think it would work.
Well, y'all done had a couple snitches up here though.
Oh yeah, tons.
Certified snitches. That shit crazy.
Everybody got a story, man.
What's the Mexican nigga name that's living in Las Vegas from? He's from Skeezy World.
King Yellow.
Oh yeah.
This nigga said, I'm literally starting to think, I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? Lefty Gunplay, D-Baby, like, what we talking
He didn't even have to say anything, and I already knew him.
That's
No,
crazy.
I don't like King Yellow though, cause he's ass.
Everybody.
When I got locked up though, he did some bogus shit. Like I came to Vegas one time, right? And I'm like, I'm in Vegas with a room. So he DM'd me like, it ain't sweet out here, boy. And so I'm like, man, I'm just chilling with my bitch. What's up though? So he ended up calling me on Instagram and shit. And then he had a real conversation with me though, like, man, well, if you know the money I'm making from YouTube, bro, you will put on BD that. Ooh, you need to be doing this shit, or you need to be doing the YouTube shit.
I agree with him.
You know what I'm saying?
Manage you.
Yeah. Huh? You trying to manage?
Try to be a YouTube manager, take his 20% or something.
Give me a consultation.
Facts. Hey, but he gave me a real, like, I felt like he was putting me on. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out. Ooh, he's like, yeah, man, you need to do that shit. Then I got locked up. Then he started like, yeah, the nigga was out here in Vegas. He ducked his taco and whoa. I'm like, oh, why you saucy like that? That make me feel some type of way. Like, you ain't real though. You just came off real as hell.
That's kind of grimy.
Damn.
Whooping that shit.
Unless you ducked your taco.
No.
I was like, come on, man.
Pink taco.
I don't have to.
Hey, but I think you should do some YouTube content and shit. I feel like you well spoken and shit. Why you ain't never thought about getting on the media side of shit?
Yeah, I thought about it. I need to. I just need to take some time to do it. Like I said, I'll be raising these kids, so this should be an everyday thing with these kids every day. You feel what I'm saying? But I need to do it though.
What age range?
My kids?
Yeah.
My son, shout out my son, because he be calling FaceTime and talking about, this my dad, I told y'all. Shout out my son, he 15. Shout out to Alonzo G. My stepdaughter, Camilla, she's 13. My daughter, Zion, she's 13. My other stepdaughter, Kamaya, she's 11. My little son, Zaire, he's 4.
5 fucking kids, holy shit.
And a dog.
And you don't have
and 2 turtles.
Is there a woman of the house that's helping you to hold this together?
Yeah, it's my wife. Shout out my fucking wife, bro. Like she a soldier, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That's my cousin too, man.
They got the same birthday. That's his cousin. But anybody out there, man, if you got y'all a good woman, man, y'all gotta stay down, bro. Cause she stayed down through all my bullshit, through all the Chirac shit, through all the getting locked up and for petty shit, all type of shit. Like she a real soldier.
For sure.
Hell yeah. So shout out to him.
You know my boy T.Y.B. Fefe?
No, hell no. I don't know him. I don't even know him, fo. I swear to God, I don't know him, fo.
You ain't never met him?
No.
I fuck with Fefe. That man funny
Y'all
as
gotta
hell.
get Courtney up here.
Courtney out though, right?
Yeah, Courtney
because
out.
I seen Courtney dissing Fefe after Fefe videos came out.
Man, I don't even know Shorty Fefe, but I know the real members of TYB.
He a real member of his shit. T.Y.B. Fefe. I mean, IG.
Just because somebody put something on their name.
All them niggas follow him.
They follow him to see what's going on. It's entertainment. The internet's entertainment. Do that make you a real member? Because people follow you on the internet.
Man, shit, if a whole bunch of niggas that say TYNB Fefe or TYNB following the nigga, I just assume he was legit.
I don't know. He probably is legit, but I just don't know the nigga, fool.
Right. But you seen the videos of him and shit?
Oh, that shit is silly. I don't know what's wrong with him, folks. It's ass retarded.
He got one of the craziest snitch videos of all time from Chicago.
He said, cut the camera. He said, dude selling weed and crack out the stove. That's crazy. He said, I got him on video. I'll show you right now. Yeah, they still cracked his ass.
He a legend.
Yeah.
That boy's a legend for that one.
Hell yeah, that shit crazy, man. I don't know what's going on with this shit. This shit is everywhere.
He's getting paid for this shit. That's crazy though. Niggas getting paid for this shit.
When I got locked up and this shit was all on the internet, they was talking about I was part of the OTF vid, indictment, all type of shit. Like
they were trying to say that you had something to do with it?
No, they was trying to say that when I got locked up, that it was a federal indictment coming down on OTF.
Oh, word.
This was on YouTube. People just spreading the shit out.
There was a lot of people saying that for a while.
That shit was retarded, bro. They just trying to speak it into existence. That shit bogus, bro. Like, for them doing music, bro, and they trying to uplift motherfuckers. They not doing no street shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was motherfuckers that's close to me getting paid by bloggers to give information about me. And you know exactly who you was on, bro.
Bogus as shit.
How do I start getting paid for that kind of shit?
How do you start getting paid for that?
I got tons of information about you.
I don't. Whoa.
About you.
That sound like Vlad right there.
I don't know.
No, but I never heard of that. Like a blogger, besides the Trenches News thing, obviously, but I never heard of like a blogger getting paid. But I mean, bloggers get paid to like post shit on behalf of whoever.
Yeah, but they was paying somebody close to me to give them information on what's going on with my case.
A blogger in Chicago?
Wow.
I don't even know if it was a Chicago blogger. But it wasn't even a lot of money they giving their ass. Like, come on, man, I'll give you $100.
You know who you is, too.
Photo, you know who you is, folks. You supposed to be my boy, man. God damn.
How did you find out that he was taking money for it?
I found out through, because he tried to pay, the same blogger tried to pay Murder.
Facts.
So Murder, like.
Who the blogger? So there's a blogger dropping bags to get some information right now.
Yes.
Who is this? Is it Trenches?
I don't even know who it is, but he tried to pay Murder to give him some information. Murder's like, I don't even know what's going on with folks. Right. He like, but this person, I just look.
This y'all boy, right?
This y'all boy. He just gave me this information. I just cashed out $100.
What?
Damn.
Oh, hold on. Like, that should be crazy, folks.
You had to cut him off after that, right?
A little bit. I got him on the string.
Oh.
Hell no. The
nigga
like,
playing a long game.
Can you trust him?
Like, can I trust him? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying though, like, the thing with this shit, bro, like, you gotta use certain people around you for certain things, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person might be close to me, but this person might be out here. But I could use this person for this thing.
It's a real chess game.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even brung it to him yet. It's gonna be it's a time and place for everything.
I mean, if he watch this, he gonna know.
That's good, ain't
he
it?
gonna bring it to us.
The fans will probably do the science for you in the comments.
Yeah, they probably would.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I hope they do.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
All right, I got another interview I got to do right now. So appreciate you guys.
Hey, one more thing. A Manny. Shout out to A Manny.
Oh yeah, shout out to A Manny on the beats. RP to TP from my block. RP THF TP for. I was mad I couldn't make it to his funeral, bro. But that was my doggy dog, fo. That was my dog, fo. I heard he told me he was supposed to come up here. I let him know I was finna come up here and shit.
Bro,
and
he was talking about it.
Talking to him like literally months, the day. Yeah. We were planning it for months, but like that same week I gave him the date to do it and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I was talking to him the day before, and I even texted him earlier that same day. And I texted him, I was like, damn, you good? And I just never got a text back. That's how I knew it was for real. And then Billa hit me up and was like, yeah, it happened.
Yeah, shout out to Billa, man.
Terrible.
Billa crazy, man, too, man, about that song, man, that Melly song, man. You know we was supposed to do that bitch together, man.
Oh, shit, I had a question because, you was breaking down, like, the history of Young Money and shit. You said they took their name from, like, Lil Wayne and them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like,
you were just breaking down why people throw up the Y and why people drop the Y and shit, because it is because of TY and B and because of Young Money. Because niggas get confused when, don't they both throw up the Y?
They both throw up the Y. You know what I'm saying? That Cortez did some bullshit. That was the second reason why the guys don't fuck with TYB, because Cortez linked with the other wives, 051. You know what I'm saying? Because they supposed to have some type of blood relationship or something like that. So they link with that and they say wives both sides. So that's why I found them to be fucking with TYB. But yeah, the Y, they said this stand for TY. So that's why I don't never drop a Y. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's that clip of J Main where he's like, do your homework on real members in the pictures, throwing up the Y and dropping it at the same time.
J Main stole the whoops, man, from the guys too. Fun them got a whole song on that bitch.
Called Whoops?
Yeah, whooping. Like motherfuckers used to be whooping. It's a dance to that shit and everything.
Y'all ain't seen the video?
Nah, whose song?
What?
It's one of the guys from I think he's from 39th. I'm for no.
Ain't that wasn't that just like a Chicago term anyway?
Yeah, it was a Chicago term though.
Yeah.
Blood's been saying it out here for about 40 years.
Well, whooping down here.
It's just whoop. That's just their.
They be saying like
the
Sue
Blood
or
gang
something?
call and then Sue whoop.
Oh,
So,
type shit.
I don't really know exactly what it means. I just know they was saying that shit. All right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you to Remo, Blackgate Benzo.
For sure, man. Hey, shout out to
Legend.
my people out in Denver too, man. My boy Ray Reed and them out high, man.
Shout out
Check
Denver.
out.
Yeah, shout out.
Definitely
Check
shout
out.
Denver.
Check out.
No Jubber, coolest podcast. Appreciate y'all.
New
Like, comment,
music on the
subscribe.
way.
We out. Yo.